Hello YouTube, and welcome to probably one of the saltiest games that you will ever see on this channel. Disclaimer, we're warning you now.
Yeah.
Yes, hi, my name is Jack. Welcome back to Barnyard Wargaming, and a game between Demons and Nids today. His army got nerfed, my army's crap.
Yeah.
Let's play, let's go! Yeah,
Off to
we're
a
playing
rockin' start.
all corn demons today versus the shooty bugs.
Yeah, Chronos Nids.
Yeah, Chronos Nids. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, we just want to put a disclaimer out there because the data slate has not been kind to Tyranids, which is Lewis's baby, and also the data slate was not kind to Demons either.
Yeah, it didn't really help.
Technically it was, if you're not a Flamers player like I am, but it was not helpful enough.
Yeah.
Not even close. So yeah, we're going to be salty today. Just a disclaimer. We're going to try and keep it to a fun type of salt, but I'm guessing it's going to come out. So let's play.
Yeah, there were some units that were nerfed that did not need a nerf.
Yeah.
Tyranids, here we are.
Let's move on. Anyway, so today, don't forget, go check out Dice Arcade. They're our sponsor. You can get up to 3% additional over there on all of their products and such. Up to 25% off on new orders if you become a Barnyard member, which is down over there, for $4 Australian a month. And you can help us make more videos to make more stuff for you as well.
So you can see us be salty on stream even more often.
Exactly, yeah. We do a game every Tuesday and every Saturday. This is the spicier type of game, so we're going to see how much we can actually, do. Yeah, it's beginning already. We're going to see how much we can actually explore with our armies and lists and, teach you guys something along the way, hopefully.
From there.
Yeah, otherwise, yes, today we are playing Death and Zeal. So Death and Zeal is the hold one, hold two, hold more, and if you're OBSEC, you hold it with sticky objectives on all of them. Yeah. And if you kill a unit on an objective, then you also get bonus points as well. So you're basically trying to hold it and then leave it. And yeah, I think otherwise we're good to do some lists.
I think so.
Hi chat, how are we doing? We have Christian, we have DTM. Yes, it's going to be very salty. Yes. Okay, so do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
I don't mind. I've got my list up if you want to chuck Nids up first.
Okay.
Yeah, get the salt over quickly.
Ah.
So, today, Walkerin. There is no room for fly rates anymore. They've
Nope.
gone up another 20 points.
Oh.
They've lost Overrun, it is core locked now.
Yep.
And they didn't really get much of a buff.
No.
Reaper of Obliterax got better, weirdly. But,
Yes, slightly.
But accidentally, that was not intentional, I don't think, by GW.
No.
So yeah, he's kind of got the kit. He's rocking Shard Gullet and Adaptive Physiology. So he's a bit of a ranged brute.
All the things.
Yeah, all the things, mostly ranged. Then I've got Neurothrope. He's my favorite.
Yep.
Chuck in Resonance Barb and Synaptic Tendrils.
Went up 10 points.
Went up 10 points,
Yep.
but I'm actually
Still
not
worth.
mad at that.
No.
I genuinely think that needed adjusting since
I think
day
he was
one.
pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's been a bit weird how he dodged all of that. So yeah. Anyway, then we've got 2 units of 10 gargoyles, so 80 points a pop. They are action monkeys, shields, flappy birds. They kind of just do what they need to do.
The gargoyles.
Walk well. Yeah, rule gamer grills. Yeah, they exist. They're pretty good for what they do.
Yep.
Then we have my saddest unit, the one that makes me cry.
Oh, no.
210 points for 12 wounds on a 4-up and T5 and no feel, no pain. In Leviathan, they no longer have transhuman and they don't really benefit from any of the cover benefits that you can give to Tyranids because they have a 5-up armor set.
So sad.
They are shocking.
So sad.
And yeah, they wanted to push a new version of Nids where it's mostly swarm oriented, but the one tool that gives them an invuln for a turn is dead.
Yes.
Or at least costs you 210 points.
Whew.
I've got some Tyrant Guard.
Yep.
Not Crushes today. I've actually got Sword and Board. Well, I guess they're Sword and Whip, but I hate the whips. They look ugly, so I converted them.
Nice.
Basically just bare bones, keep them cheap. They're
Keep 'em
meant to
cheap.
die, and yeah, that's kind of what they exist for.
Hell yeah.
I've got my mad flex here is 110 points spent on Rippers. I've got 2 units of 3. The
6
Spine
Rippers,
Wars are
110.
mostly in there because I had 20 points spare and nothing to do with them.
Yep.
Because everything went up 1,000,000 points.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Rippers exist. Behind enemy lines got easier, and so did Recon, or not Recon, Engage on all fronts. So yeah, that's what they're there for.
Yep.
And then I've got a unit of 3 Biovores. Yeah, some ranged mortal wounds, which is absolutely Jack's favourite when he's playing demons,
Well,
especially
yeah.
corn demons.
At least you can't deploy the mines anymore.
That is true, but now I'm using them for raw damage
Yeah.
and damage alone, and zoning mostly as well.
Yeah.
I've got 2 exocrines in the unit.
In a unit?
In a unit.
Oh my god!
So I can buff both of them.
Yeah.
One of them is rocking Dermic Symbiosis, which is a permanent 4-up in Van.
Yep.
And the other one is riding Voracious Ammunition, which is the mortal wounds on a hit.
Yes.
And then a 2+ and D3. So yeah, they're kind of artillery pieces, but they didn't go up in points for some reason. So look, I'm not really complaining about it, but yeah, I don't understand why they copped no nerf and the Tyrannifex did, which was arguably a much worse unit.
Correct.
Being very swingy, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And there's one more unit in there.
I think you might have 2.
I think it's just the one. Yeah, I've got 2 X's, the Bio Rippers, and yeah, no. Oh no, you're right. I've got another Gribbly in there. I've got the Malanthrope. Yeah, it's big floaty boy.
Floaty boy.
I built this list as if I was going to a tournament. So big floaty man here.
Yes.
Exists to give a -1 to hit rolls.
Nice.
It's not dense cover.
Yes.
It is a -1 to hit rolls.
Yeah.
So most of those things that ignore dense cover and whatnot don't work on that. And since this is an artillery-based army that kind of wants to zone out and stuff, I really didn't want to, like, hypothetically run into something like Guard or Tau and simply just get shot off the board before I get to shoot them. So that's what he's kind of there for.
Fair enough.
He's rocking Null Node, which is the Chronos-specific relic. It's a very odd one. In my command phase, I select a unit within synaptic link range of him, an enemy unit, and they benefit from no rerolls. No rerolls to hit, wound, or damage. So it's kind of a weird techie thing.
Okay. I do have a few, actually.
Yeah, and in a world where Marines are going to be coming into show with Chapter Master rerolls, Lieutenant buffs, and all that sort of jazz, it's kind of a nice tech tool to just sort of throw in there and be like, your Death Star unit will not be doing that today.
For a second when you said null node, I swear, I thought you were going to say that I can't deep strike within 12.
No, my God.
And I was
Ready to
gonna
cry.
begin already. All right.
Yeah, there's one more unit.
Oh, yeah, and of course.
This is the one that makes me mad.
Yeah.
Hive Guard. They went up 5 points per model on a unit that I have not seen since Crusher Brood rotated out.
Yeah.
Why? And it wasn't even on like one of the weapons specifically. It was on the unit because apparently both the shock cannon and the impaler cannon were too OP for a non-core unit that is T5 or T6 and a 3-up save.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on to
Carrying on.
red side, shall we? Okay, so yeah, I'd like to start by saying that I played 2 games of the Down Under 40k Pod League yesterday. So if you've been here before, you know that I play in this league called Down Under 40k Pod League, hosted by Down Under 40k. There are a lot of competitive people in that league. And I've played it, I think, 4 times. First time I played it, super sweaty. I played super sweaty Eldar. I try-harded. I went 5-0. Then I played a bit more of like a chill Bealtan list twice. I think I got second to, of course, Mr. Inglezos. He's like one of the best players in like the little Sydney area. He's really good. And I just lost some points to him. And then the next game, the next league, Bealtan again, I came like 4th, just barely sat in pod 1. Bealtan is not particularly amazing, especially against things like Harlequins with light, where they just turn off all your rerolls, which is like all they do, which is very unfortunate. But then, this time round, I've played Demons. I've played 2 games so far, both yesterday.
Last night.
Pure Corn Demons against Chaos Knights. I got pretty lucky. And at the end of the game, I needed to pass 1 more dread test to win the game by 1 point. And of course, I failed that dread test. Even with extreme strategy and good luck, I still lost. And then in the evening, I played Nurgle Demons into Necrons. And that was against Woody, good old Woody. And he brought a Tesseract Vault, and I still lost. I didn't really kill very much either. I didn't kill much in the first game either. And Scarbrand, in 1 turn of shooting, who got shot by 6 armigers, no melters, nothing else.
This is the Helverins,
the Armiger Helverins, took 21 wounds, and I lived on 1. This army is terrible. It's so bad. It's awful. I don't know who designed it, but it's terrible. Yeah. That's my little rant over. But for Data Slate, I was really expecting, because Marines got dropped to like 20, 25%, etc.
Yeah.
These should have had at least the same treatment. Yeah. At least. I'd say 30, 35% on almost everything. Talking about like a super expensive unit. Bloodletters, everyone's going, oh, they're pretty good. They're almost identical to what they were in the previous book. Yeah. In the sense that they are like strength 5 on charge, they get like 2 attacks, -3. The only difference now is that they're flat 2 damage instead of 6 to wound being 2 damage. But they went up 50 points and their invuln increased by 1 only from shooting, and they got 1 extra toughness. In a meta where everything got ridiculously buffed with their new 9th edition codex. I think these should be 80 points. Not 130. That's crazy.
I think like 100 would be fine. Or you just give demons a trait. Considering they are the 1 9th edition
it's crazy.
army. So, them and Guard have no trait, and I don't understand it.
My list today overall, I think got 20, 30, 20, 40, 60, like 70 points cheaper. And that's only because I'm not running the 8 phase cap Bloodthirster. That is now, instead of 40 points, that's I think 55 to pay for phase caps, which is
to keep a Bloodthirster alive.
It's 365 points for a Bloodthirster that has almost no shooting, can't fall back and charge, can't fall back and shoot, can't do anything, only 20 wounds. And only a 4-up save.
Shiva Vendor is 100% right here. Demon's weakness is volume. You can only roll so many 4-ups. You're bang on.
It's awful.
That's it. It's a luck game.
It's nuts.
And a 4-up is not good luck.
No, and especially with new Marines, with all the amount of firepower that they can output.
And it's consistent. That's the thing.
Demons are in a rough spot. So, anyway, rant over. Let's do the list. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. So I have Skulltaker today. I have 5 characters. Skulltaker, this is a Arcs attachment. So I can take 4 characters and still have an additional no force org slot, which is him. He's still 110 points, which I think is pretty expensive. I think maybe 80 or something would be good for him. He does give +1 to hit to a Bloodletter unit, and reroll wound rolls a 1, and he assassinates characters pretty well, as happened last time. Of course, I have the Bloodthirster. 310 points, he has the Armor of Scorn, and he has Brazen Hide. So 5 at Feel No Pain, he gets +1 save against damage 1 only. And then he has 4+ Feel No Pain against mortal wounds, specifically in the Psychic phase.
Alright.
Then we have Adim Prince. He has +1 damage. You can't make him -1 to hit or wound because he ignores modifiers. However, he can be transhuman and hitmanned, which I absolutely hate. That should be a modifier, but anyway. That's him. He's got wings and corn and all the stuff. With Argak, King of Blades. Then I have Scarbrand. I always bring him, especially in all corn. You have to, right?
Kind of have to,
I don't think he's particularly bad, actually. 310, or maybe he's 330. No, 330. I wrote that in wrong. 330 points. Maybe a little bit on the expensive side, but it's okay. Then we have Scarbrand. Oh, sorry, Scarbrand.
Mini Scarbrand.
Mini Scarbrand.
Scarhound.
Scarhound. Karanak. 100 points. He picks a unit like a character at the beginning of the game, and I get bonuses against that character for just him. And he gives Fleshhounds some rerolls. Otherwise, he just basically exists to deny powers. That's him.
Collar or whatever.
Then I have 50 Bloodletters.
650 points.
I have a lot of Bloodletters. Not all of them can start off the board because I'm playing mono corn. You still need to have half of your army on the table. I know Demons are the army that kind of ignores rules. That would be a good rule to ignore. I think
they used to, didn't they? Back in
ages and ages ago, they used to be able, I think, to deploy your whole army off the table. But
I think they're the one faction
I think that'd be good if they could
reliably do that.
Then I have 3 units of Flesh Hounds. These went down to 75 for a 5-man instead of 95, which is great. I'm really all about that. They're still only T4 with 2 wounds and a 4-up save. Yeah. If you compare that to like a Scarab, which has 4 wounds at toughness 3, essentially with a 5-up from the Invons, they're only 15 points as well.
Yeah.
And they fly and...
move 10 and do all sorts of things.
Then we have a Skull Cannon.
Woo!
That's the only bit of shooting I have. So
such a flex.
naturally,
I now classify... some flamers in there technically.
Yeah.
Other big boys.
Yeah. I now classify as a shooting army. So, yeah. And that went down 10.
There we go.
Huge.
Big
it's
songs.
Now only 90 points.
Big songs,
Woo!
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's still pretty expensive. Yeah, I do have flamers on both my big boys. I have flamers on all the Fleshhound units, so that's another 3. And I have the Skull Cannon.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's kind of something.
Yeah, and I have no psychic today, so we're just going to run and hope for the best. Woo! All right. Yeah, in terms of secondaries though, today
Secondaries.
we're both doing ass.
Oh yeah, always.
I'm doing Rebels Raise Ass, which is Reality Rebels, or Rebels, however you want to say it.
Rebels.
Essentially, it's like Engage, but a little bit better.
Yeah, demony.
Yeah. I did actually see the new Secondaries.
Oh yeah.
In the new mission pack.
Yeah.
I had a look through the demon ones specifically. Rebels is the same. Nourished by Terror is the same, which is still kind of underwhelming, seeing as most armies in the game are fearless.
Yeah.
And then the one that is the hardest is Spoilers of Reality, which is doing an action on an objective outside your zone.
Okay.
That got a slight buff. It's still almost impossible to achieve. It's really, really hard because it's still an infantry unit outside your zone.
Yeah.
And you need to survive until the next round.
Oh, it's not like an autocomplete if you have Obsec or something?
Nope.
Lovely.
Very rough.
Okay.
Now, if you complete it on a 6, or if you complete it with an icon unit, on a 5, you gain a command point.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were going to say it got easier to achieve. Not, you got some random stuff.
But
on top.
We did play yesterday with the new Chaos Knight secondaries as well.
Yeah.
Ruthless Tyranny and Storm of Darkness, all of that stuff.
Yeah, very solid.
Basically, it's like...
Yeah.
15. It's very easy now.
Kind of
and Assassinate, if you shoot or melee something with a troops unit
is it?
or any armature, you just gain a CP.
Yes.
And if you have Grind, essentially as a Knights player, you just gain a CP.
Yeah.
So Knights who get 2 CP, and then I don't think that you can take 2 CP and then also get the other ones.
I think you only get 1 CP per thing,
per battle round.
Like,
it should be.
Because I believe it's still capped because it doesn't have an exclusion.
If you play Knights, you can essentially just not take that.
Yeah.
Then just take Assassinate or Grind. You just get a CP every round.
Yeah. You
Pretty gross.
If you're losing Grind as Knights, something's going wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, something is going wrong.
They have more guns than you, and they're harder.
And then for you, sir, you're doing Retrieve Enemy Ass.
Yeah. So, Retrieve Knackman.
Oh, and the last one for me is Assassinate and Raise Banners, sorry.
Yes, which are pretty self-explanatory. Not much has changed with them.
Honestly, I didn't really have anything I could take against Lewis's army, so Assassinate is only 10. But it's really a Bore the Witch is like 8, and Bring It Down is only 9.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm going to kill much
don't give up no prisoners or anything like that. It's very jank list, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and you're doing Retrieve Enemy Ass.
Yeah, so Retrieve Data. It's no longer Knackman, it's now Omens.
Yeah.
Retrieve Battlefield Data, maybe? Is that what it's called? Something, whatever. Anyway, generic thing. It hasn't changed. Pretty easy with the unit of 10 a unit of 10 gargoyles, they sort of just fly about and do what their thing is.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do against them.
enemy lines, because he is not a siege army.
No.
So unless he's zoning out with units that are melee, which is going to work in my benefit if he is.
Correct.
He's running nothing at me.
Yeah.
Then yay.
You and Jordan love behind enemy lines, by the way. You take it against me every single time.
Every second game for me, thank you.
Yeah.
I try other things here and there.
Yeah.
But no, I am a pretty big fan of it, especially now that a single unit in their zone is 3 points.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
That got buffed.
Nice. And then
50% extra points.
yeah. And
Why?
then if you have 2 units, do you get 4 still?
Yes,
Okay.
so that remains unchanged. But basically, if you fling a unit, just 1 unit per turn for the entire game, you're going to get it.
Sick.
Full 15.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why
like
that needed to change, but
It was
I'm not
already
complaining
decent.
either. Because as Jackson said, I take it every blooming second game, so it makes me very happy.
Yeah.
And Assassinate, yeah, he gives up buckets of Assassinate.
Yeah, I
I think
got 5.
16 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Yeah, poor
Basically
Demons.
15.
They really struggle to be able to not
Give up a something.
Yeah.
Either you run limited characters and then no prisoners,
Yeah.
or limited characters and
or
then bring
yeah,
it down.
Greater
or-
Demons,
yeah.
bring it down, they're
Or a
4
mix,
each.
and then you end up with Assassinate. Yeah, you don't have
Very brutal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I don't give up anything because I'm down 100 and something points at the start of the game because of the nerfs. So
Correct.
I now can't fit in that 4th or 5th character.
I'm up 70, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Huge. That's great. I did actually do the maths on the discounts that I got across every unit that I own.
Yeah.
I don't own a lot of Zench. I do have 2 Lords of Change, some Pink Horrors, etc.
Yeah.
But I own every single unit for all of the other factions except Epidemius and then the Infernal and Rapturous at the moment.
Right.
And all of that collectively was about 9,030 points or something.
Yeah.
It went down 3%. 3.
On the contrary, my 10k points of Tyranids went up to 13k. I gained 3,000 points this update, babies.
Yeah.
A lot of that on units that really didn't
It
need
is the age of Imperium, I think.
Oh,
Admech got buffed, and Marines got buffed, and
Marines.
Stones got buffed.
Marines can run more models than Tyranids.
Yes.
Like, it's just so
Okay.
wrong.
Right.
Anyway.
Let's move on to the game. Okay.
We haven't even rolled the dice and we're still...
Yeah, we're super salty. Look, there was a disclaimer, okay? If you like salt, today's going to be it.
Damn right, we're full of knackle, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
All right, so let's move them off. Do you think you want to go first or second?
I think I want first, just because that gives me access to the deep strikes before you. But
Sure. Okay, yeah.
I don't know, really.
If you go first, then you get 1 less turn of shooting me,
Yes.
essentially, because I've hidden as much as I can behind all the walls.
You've hidden very well.
And otherwise, if I go first, then yeah, I don't think it'd be as good. I want to go second.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm orange.
That'll be... Oh, a reroll.
Ooh,
First thing in the
Battlewits.
morning. Here we go. A 6 and a 1. Well, that decides that.
Woohoo!
There we go.
I'm going second. All right. Okay, and I'll chat to chat while you do all your movements and all the shenanigans.
Brilliant.
How many CP do you start on, my friend?
That is a good question. I think I only spend 5, so I start on 2 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going up to 3?
rather.
No,
No, up to 2.
Up to 2.
Sorry.
Okay, I believe I start on 3 because I have a relic, and a wallet tray.
Cool.
So I'm on 3, I gain 1, I'm now up to 4, and it is turn 1.
Alrighty.
Let's do some movements.
So, I'm not going to use any of my synaptic comparators this turn.
Okay.
I only have 3, and most of them are somewhat useful, so
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to risk anything.
Well, you can't really see very much, so that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay,
So
let's see what chat's saying, because there's a lot of things. You go ahead, do all your advances, and just let us know where you
I'll
go.
just be advancing a unit of green over here.
Okay.
Gargoyles.
So, hello, Kaiju. Yes, your sweet poor Biovores. I saw that in the beginning there. Yeah. Oh, the Biovores. Yeah.
They at least didn't get nerfed here.
Yeah.
They still caught the nerf from barrage weapons.
Yeah.
It is what it is. There's not much I can do about that.
Yep. DTM is here for a good rant.
Yes.
Excellent. You've picked a great game to look at. Demon's weakness is definitely volume. Most of my large demons have gone down to a high volume of attacks. You can only roll so many 4-ups. Yeah, I know. Again, I keep saying this. Demons, maybe even as a whole faction, should get +1 save against damage 1. So that you have something to fight against. Like a Terminator, yeah, they'll go down to volume of fire, but only if it's at AP 2, so they have 4-ups. Otherwise, if you shoot them with a whole bunch of Tesla, for example...
Well, what do you mean 4-ups? They go to 3-ups because they're all rocking free storm shields.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Armor of Contempt left, I swear.
Even if you get +1 against
Advancing
damage
the Hive
1,
Guard?
that's better than nothing,
1
right?
inch?
I don't want anything to go to like a ridiculous 2-up save and have it be absolutely toxic. But against all the piddly fire, pistols everywhere, you just you just die.
Yeah.
Like an Armiger with Helverins on the 3 damage shots, his little stubbers, if you get lucky, can deal more damage than a big shot.
Yes.
Because you might reroll a save and save 3 damage, but you're not going to reroll a single damage shot.
No.
And going down to that is just...
Silly.
That's just silly.
It is silly.
It's a great demon. No. So, the demon points drops would have been more useful if troop units weren't number locked.
Yeah, so I agree with that.
What do you mean number locked?
So
and the
think
new,
about
Arcs of Omen.
demonettes and things like that. What the heck are they going to do? They're a 10 model unit at T3.
Oh, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
I actually really don't mind this.
I don't hate it either because
I don't hate
MSU is one of the best way to run Swarm armies.
Yeah.
Because it mitigates some of your losses.
And
but it
also-
makes the buffing prowess and their actual survivability and damage sometimes drop.
Yeah. It does mean that they were trying to make the game a bit less toxic in terms of running huge hordes and then stringing them all out, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to run a horde of demons. I'd rather them be a Elita style faction like Marines with a bunch of aggressors and stuff like that. It just means that instead of making them cheaper, you have to make them better.
Yes.
Because if you make them cheaper, then you're just going to get a whole bunch of horde that just die really easily.
Just better.
Everything else, everything in the entire book just needs more buffs. They need traits.
They just need to do
they need
something.
data slate improvements.
That's
Everything needs to be increased. Just FYI, Karanak is now 90 points, not 100. I might be 10 points under, my friend.
Oh.
Woo! That's very useful. Awesome. Tharos is here. Sheep Avenger is here. Nice. Ranger's Corn is the new meta. Well, I was actually looking at that. I was thinking, why don't I run 3 Skull Cannons, because they're only 90 points now, and then I put a character in the middle and I give them all rerolls. You can't.
No?
They're not core.
Yes.
So they can't have any rerolls at all.
Advancing the Biovores
Yeah.
swole.
Flamers Ascension, Flamers of Corn. Yes, exactly, Flamers of Corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count Scarbrands as 2, because it's 2d6, that's like 6 Flamers.
Oh.
And a Skull Cannon. Please don't forget my sister's game. We're not at all, actually. I spoke to
Sean?
Sean. I think is going to come back and do it for sure. It's on the way. It's definitely on the way.
Okay.
Neil is almost
Getting
finished
his
painting the
up there?
Votan.
Okay.
At which point sisters will be next, and the Votan are looking really awesome. Definitely, look out on the horizon for those.
Sweet.
So sisters are coming. We're not forgetting. We do have it in our minds, Tharos. They're going to be here. I believe Knights get the extra as well because their vow increases the Battleforge CP they get in their turn, and it isn't a CP region. It's weird. Yeah, I think you're correct on that, which I don't think is intended, and it's probably just lazy rules writing from GW, and they need to fix it.
That they were worried that Knights wouldn't have enough CP because they were concerned about that in previous editions, but I really don't see that being a problem these days.
Should be fixed. That's value. GK, love behind for a secondary with gate and shunts. Yeah. For behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
I agree. Demons, ironically, could actually do it quite well with the Disciples of Bellicor.
Yeah, for the
because you can just
teleport
TP any unit across the whole map.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. But when you TP a unit, they have to be 9 away from everything. It's not manifestation like Deep Strike.
Oh, okay.
You just have to be 9 away.
Okay.
Because it's just a redeployed unit. I'm
Right.
almost 100% on that. So it's not...
The other army that really
That's
likes,
great.
now that I'm thinking about it, the new behind enemy lines is Terminator Alaris in Custodies. Good luck trying to zone out a single 40 mil base.
Yeah.
Because they can come in units of 1, and if you drop 2 of them, that's 2 units in there.
Yep. As a Corn Demon player, I enjoy hearing the Salt Misery loves company. Yeah. Oh, yes, and I will do my Warp Storm.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. It's not looking good, guys.
Oh, yeah. There's a unit
Warp
of
Storm.
Fleshhounds in front of
Ooh! Not bad, you know. 6 Warp Storms on a turn in which I don't think I can use them.
You can't store them?
No.
Ha!
You can only store them if you have the Crimson Relic for Khorne, which is if you kill a unit with your character,
Right.
you get to keep 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that as well. Not only should you be able to retain an unlimited amount, you just retain them for the entire game if you want to. They should drop the cost of all of them by 1, And anything that says regain 2, you just gain 2.
Regain. Nah, I mean, if you can store them, if you can bank them for an entire game, say that increases your bank cap, and then you refurbish an amount up to what your bank is.
Okay, so you're just saying increase the cap.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that they are extremely underwhelming.
Yeah.
Because spending
just to run mono
points
faction, you
to
don't get
heal D3?
anything interesting for being mono Khorne or mono Tzeentch or mono Slanesh or anything.
Yeah.
You get literally nothing. I feel they should bring something back to give some flavor to each of the factions.
You'd think that, like, at first glance, you'd think, oh, the Warp Storm is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I've played like 5 or 6
average.
tournaments with them, and specifically Dark Invigoration, spend 5 points to heal everything D3.
Yeah.
Firstly, it
May
doesn't.
as well just heal them for 1. Because
It doesn't work really on Flesh Hounds, on Plague Bearers, on Seekers, on things like Fiends, on almost most of that stuff, because you can only heal to the cap of like a model.
Yeah.
And when they're all 2 wounds, you either have a dead guy or you can only heal 1 wound.
Yeah.
And then on other things which are bigger, like Demon Princes, Skull Cannons, anything like that.
Yeah, D3 wounds isn't that impactful.
It's not
once
impactful.
per game,
it doesn't do anything. You're basically going to roll on average 2. And if you get unlucky, you're probably going to you spend like 10 points in 2 rounds and heal like maybe 4 wounds.
Yeah.
It's just really sad. And then on top of that, so most of the time you don't have anything to heal because you have a turn where you put something out in the open and it just gets slammed and instantly killed, and then you can't heal it anyway because it's dead.
Yeah.
So, that I think should be a bit stronger.
Yeah. Look, there's not much else to say about that.
Okay, we have a few more comments, but
So I
what are you doing?
Finished moving everything.
Okay.
Just about everything is advanced.
Yep.
The only thing that hasn't has been the gargoyles, who I'm just realizing don't need to be on that anymore.
yes, because you held it in your turn with Obstacle.
Yeah. So the gargoyles in this corner here, in my home corner, are doing research or retrieving some data.
Retrieving some data.
Retrieve some data.
Nice.
Other than that, pretty much everything universally has advanced.
Okay.
And yeah, I've only got 1 unit that can see anything. So,
Right.
yeah, I've got a single exocrine that can see this fringe unit of
Bloodletters?
and that's it.
Okay.
A couple of things can see the Bloodthirster, but not the Bloodthirster, the Demon Prince.
Yes.
But I cannot do anything about it.
He's character blocked.
Yes,
Whoa.
which is a stupid way that this rule works.
Oh,
that
very
they
stupid.
Fixed in 8th and then destroyed in 9th.
Correct.
Genius.
Yes. Oh, also in terms of terrain, everyone, everything that you see is basically obscuring.
except the stuff
This
in
one
the
is
middle,
obscuring
pretty
as well and light.
Yep.
And then these 2 pieces on the corners, these are the difficult ground pieces.
Yep.
So -2 to move, you get light cover, it's not really going to affect anything because I have no shooting and I don't get cover.
Yep.
That actually might be a good way to fix it, by the way, if demons actually got cover and affected their demon
benefit from
saves.
saves.
That might be
Yeah.
good. Obscuring here, obscuring, etc. This one is dense, the big tree.
Yes.
So that is a dense piece.
I am also dense, so this will work fine.
Very nice. Welcome to the club, my friend. Shoot away.
So, yeah.
Is this the one with Voracious? Or
Yes, yeah.
Great.
Voracious at the front because he deals the most damage. So, D3 extra shots, so 2 extra shots.
Okay.
And, yeah, hitting on 4s because we're shooting through dense.
Yep.
Mind you.
No, drop 2.
Yeah,
It's a good roll, though.
that is a very good
Great
roll.
roll.
Strength 8.
So 2s to wound.
Yeah, so 2s. There we go.
No, drop
Dropping
2.
2 more. Okay.
So 4.
4.
4s. Okay, it's 3 die.
Yep, cool.
Ouch. And then
And does the mortal wounds go off? It
Yes.
does.
4. 3 mortals. So 6 die. Great.
Cool. That's it. I'm not going to be
It
casting
sucks.
any powers because there's no need to risk that at the moment. Yeah, he's got a single cannon, and honestly, at 2 flat damage, I will let it kill a hive guard. So there's no point in risking perils on something that can deal mortal wounds to an army that realistically doesn't have a whole lot to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
There we go.
I love that.
That's it.
All right. Woo.
Turn over.
In your fight phase, I'm going to spend a command point to push myself towards you. Yeah. So I'm going to
That's a
spend
unit
1.
of bloodletters, isn't it?
A unit of bloodletters. Yeah. And I did deploy these ones specifically with a purpose at the beginning of the game to be within 12 of this.
So
essentially,
6 at the move now.
I'm going to move them 6 in my movement phase, and I'm going to push them 6
again.
now. So I'm essentially just going to move them 12 in my movement phase.
Yep. Makes sense. There we go. Rather
do it all in one hit.
Rather than double moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to take morale on that unit that lost 6. Only on a 1 and a 2, they pass. No. And then only on 1s, because there's 3 left and I have an icon, so they ignore modifiers. So 1 more
Just
runs, and I have 3 remaining.
Cool.
I have just the important ones.
There we go. Yeah, the trifecta. We've got the muso, the banner, and the leader.
Yes.
The leader.
The leader. Everyone follow the leader. All right, let's see what we can do, everyone.
Walk towards the shotgun.
Woohoo! Yeah, we'll see. I gained a CP and I just lost a CP, so I'm essentially on 4 again. You're up to 3 now. What do you score at the end of your turn?
I get 1 proc on my research battlefield data, and that's it. So,
okay, yeah. And then for Death and Zeal, if you kill a unit or if you...
take a new objective.
Take a new objective,
yeah,
I believe.
I've taken 2 new objectives. But I believe it's 1 per... It's not 1 per thing, it's just... Is it?
Yeah, it's 2, and then if you do both, it's 3.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Because extra bonus, right?
Yeah.
So 2 points for you, and no ast yet, no enemy, and you've done.
And I've done my data for this.
All right, sick. Let's do some moves.
Movement.
I don't really know if I wanted to spend the 5 points to heal myself. There's almost nothing else I can spend it on though. I could have made myself -1 to hit, but I already was.
Yeah.
I can do mortal wounds to everything within range of a corn unit, maybe, on a 6. But that would be 2, and I'd go to 4, so I wouldn't be able to heal myself then. And 4 of them would be wasted. The extra leadership and the extra aura range is not really worth it. So I think I'm probably just going to spend the points now, go to 1, and then I won't have anything to use it on.
Oh no. Shame.
And I'll heal my unit D3 for 1.
Nice. Yep. Such is the demon word. You can't re-roll that.
I gained 6 warp storms, and I healed 1 bloodletter.
13 points.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Oh.
It could have been quite nice because you can string them out as far as you can, actually. So I could have gone here, then here, then here.
Yeah, and then being quite close
and charged,
for a charge or something.
But I resurrected 1 of them.
Yep.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
Yep.
So
that's something.
Yeah, let's do some movement. Ooh, that hurts.
Also, yes, I did notice someone said that they were just starting mids.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, welcome to the hobby. I think that, look, honestly, as much salt as I put on, it's mostly just because there were some units in there that copped nerfs that didn't really need nerfs.
Yeah, we just want to see our boys do well, you know?
Yeah, and I'm not particularly mad about some of the other nerfs. I think they were very ham-handed, if you know the phrase. Like, they were just a little bit excessive. For example, Zone Thropes going from 150 points for 3 to 210 is pretty rough.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Slightly unnecessary when you kind of need them in Tyranid armies.
Yeah.
So rather than Games Workshop taking a method of buffing and nerfing where they compensate for things so that you're not forced into builds, they don't do that. They don't. They simply nerf whatever is at the top and disregard the fact that, oh, why are these 6 units being seen in every single game? Oh, because there is nothing else to take. For example, we're looking at Khorne. You practically never saw mono Khorne. What did you see? Buckets of Flamers of Tzeentch. So what got nerfed? Flavors of Tzeentch. What got buffed? Khorne. But functionally, not really. They just got some more bodies on the field that also do nothing. Yeah. So it's not particularly helpful.
Okay, I do also just realize I have to do Prey of the Blood God, which is the command phase. In my first command phase, Karanak picks one of your characters. Oh, true. And I get to yum on them. Yeah. Which, I don't really know. Essentially all it does is, if I get a wound roll against them, it just does mortal wounds.
Okay. As you bite my head off or something.
Instead of my damage.
Okay,
So
so you can elect to just straight through mortal wounds, basically.
Only if I wound you. It's not even like a hit roll. I have
so
to
it
hit
substitutes.
and then wound, and then instead of having AP, I just ignore everything except for the pain. Yeah, so I could do it on the Hive Tyrant, but he has
an innate
feel no pain. So I think I'm just going to do it on the Neurithrope.
Yep.
Because it
He's
has
got
a good
a 3-up
invuln.
invuln, so it's kind of annoying to chew through.
Yeah, mortal wounds, may as well.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Cool.
Back to the movement.
Hopefully it never comes to that, because my Neuro's in melee, I've got big problems.
I agree.
He's not what we would call a melee juggernaut, put it that way.
Yeah. All right.
Putting the naught in juggernaut.
I think he's going to go over
Dad
here.
jokes in the morning.
Dad jokes in the morning.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to put all of these just on this side of the line.
Cool. Does Reality Rebels require you to be more than 6 from the center or anything like that?
No, it does not.
Okay, so it's not the same as, what's the other one? Engage on all fronts.
Engage.
There we go. Engage got a little bit better coming into Arcs of Omen. You now, if you want to get all 4 quarters, you just have to be more than 3 inches from center lines these days. Rather than previously, which was more than 6 from all center lines to get the full 4 or 3 points, I think it is.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit less punishing in that, but realistically, it makes it worse in some regards, because if you've positioned to be at that 3-inch mark and you lose a single quarter, all of the quarters are invalid.
Oh, it's so painful.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's really a buff. I think it's kind of a trap, and it's more of a win more thing or a last chance scrapping for some points at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Than an actual buff. But yeah.
Yep.
So, we've got some things moved, cannons pushed up.
Yeah, I also realized I don't think we'd covered too much of our deployment, so I think you can basically see where everything is anyway, chat. Like I do have 3 units of letters on the board. That's because I can only deep strike half my army, and I put both of the big lads in reserve, because otherwise they'll just get shot at and die.
Yep.
I do have 2 units of Flesh Hounds here. Karanak is sitting right here. Prince is here. Skull Cannon's out in the open now, and I do have Skull Taker down here. I positioned Skull Taker within 6 of these, so if they miraculously survive, then I will be able to give them +1 to hit.
Cool.
Just as an extra unit. These guys are raising banners, these guys are raising banners. So I have 2 banners up now, which is quite nice. And then I am in this corner for Rebels, and I'm in this corner for Rebels. Sweet. I have no Psychic and only 1 gun to shoot, which is my Skull Cannon.
Yeah.
So we're going to shoot it into your Neurothrope, because it can snipe characters. I wish we're going to shoot it... Oh, it made us sweat for a second.
I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, no. We're going to shoot it, may as well into probably some Hive Guard. The Exocrines are T8, hey?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm only strength 8, so I just don't think shooting that is worth it.
No, and they've got 2 up armor too.
May as well shoot the Hive Guard. I'm playing a bit of a safe turn, because if I run out, I'll just lose half my army.
Yeah. And
if I wait one more turn, you'll just lose a bit of your shooting. I'll give up some points, and then I'll be able to come in with all of my army at 1 hit.
Yeah.
And do what Khorne does best, which is basically hit everything really hard, get interrupted, and then die. Yeah.
Such is the Khorne way.
All right, so Skull Cannon's shooting the Hive Guard.
Cool.
It does ignore the Dents, but they are within range of the Malanthrope, so it's -1 to hit.
Yep.
D3 plus 3 shots, 5 shots.
Something.
Hitting on 4s. I hit 1, and then wounding here on a 3. It doesn't wound.
Man, if he was cool.
About as expected. All right, good. That's my turn. I get 2 points for Rebels.
Reality Rebels.
I also hold a new objective, so I get 2 points for primary. That's it. I gain a CP, you gain a CP now. We're going on to turn 2.
I gain a CP.
Primary, you hold more. So you get 12 points for that, putting you up to 16.
Go.
Because there are gargoyles in this corner over here.
Yes.
And
real game of grills.
Real game of grills. That's all I can do though. So yeah, it's your turn.
Sweet.
I'm going to roll my warps.
Okay.
On this turn, it would be nice to get a big roll.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to deep strike.
There we go.
I could really use it here. I Okay, that's good.
The 5?
5's not bad.
There we go.
I'll take that. A 6 and then a 5 is
I'll
good.
do something this time.
That's good.
Cool.
Definitely. Thank you.
So, I am 1,000,000,000% popping the Zone Ropes thing for this battle round, so everyone's got their 5 up in button. It won't help versus Scarbrand, but everything else is going to start smashing into me, which is
correct.
pretty ideal.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot.
Pretty low on the idealio scale. These gargoyles are going to flap off the objective now.
I also do really
and
wish...
start doing their data action.
Yep, in the corner, because you hold it with obsec, so you can leave it.
Yep.
I do really, really wish that Khorne, I mean all demons in general, but at least Khorne could take a warlord trait strat.
Yeah.
You know how demons can't take more than one warlord trait?
Yes, for some
I think probably the only army in the game that can't at the moment.
Yeah.
I would really love them to have that, just so I could give Scarbrand a warlord trait, because his warlord trait is he gets +1 to charge, advance and charge, and if he does charge, something that charges the same unit he charges gets +1 to charge.
In addition to them. Okay. Yeah, see, that's actually good for something.
Yeah, but I can't take it because I have to take 5 up, feel no pain.
Yeah, instead, which is...
It's much better, right?
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah.
Okay, let me answer some more questions.
Here we go, while I do all the very boring Tyranid jank.
Yeah, new player here, just building my first army and it's Tyranids, should I be worried? I think you answered that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I think no. In the long run...
Don't be worried.
It's going to be fine. We'll get something eventually, but at the moment, yeah, it's going to be a bit sad.
And also keep in mind, we are talking today, this is Spicy Saturday, and we are talking very competitively here. Like, all of these rules only really affect you if you're going to be playing competitive games of Warhammer.
Yeah.
If you're going to be going to tournaments and you're going to jump straight into that deep end, then of course you might have to be a bit worried. If you're playing casual games against your friends, really it does not matter. Just play whatever you think looks cool and have fun with it. Because that's basically what Warhammer is about, right?
Yeah.
Only if you are one of the top players should you be reading everything, worrying about everything, going to as many events as you can to try and win. But if that's your prerogative, then that's your prerogative.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no.
Yeah.
Don't be worried.
Ignore it. Just simply,
yeah,
it is what it is.
It might be easier to come into NIDS with changes and make lists as they are opposed to learning them than having the nerfs hit. Yes. The other thing I think it's good about coming into the hobby on an army that is bad. Firstly, I was chatting to Lewis about this before the game. If you win on an army that's bad, that's
so
far superior than winning on an army that's good. Firstly, you feel like you've done well, and you feel like you're doing really well.
Pro strategist.
Yeah, exactly. And secondly, no one's going to talk you down for that.
No.
If you win on an army that's terrible, you're going to win
based on your own merits.
On your own merits.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to be like, wow, that's incredible. If you win playing like some super meta jank against someone else that's trying to have a fun time.
Against someone else who's
you're just rude.
Yeah.
That's not fun. That's mean.
It's very mean-spirited and kind of against the hobby as a whole.
Exactly.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, DTM saying, wouldn't worry about it. The rules really change every 3 to 6 months. Balance. Yeah, exactly. Everything ups and downs. Yeah. Play an army that you think looks cool and then just literally ride the ebbs and flows with it.
Yep, because at the end of the day, it kind of
exactly.
is.
DTM said the same thing. Ole, ele Hodge. Okay.
Where
I
are
hope
we?
I pronounced that correctly.
I'm going to come to the movement phase when you're ready.
Yeah, one more. Moving Bloodletters in the fight phase costs 2 CP, piling costs 1.
Does it?
I'll double check that.
This is why we have the codex. In the meantime, I shall begin the psychic phase.
Okay.
So, I'll start with Neuro. He's going to cast Catalyst on the Hive Guard. Getting a +2 to this. So
just
that goes
keep
up
in mind
10.
as well, where are you casting from? Because the Flesh Hounds over there can
They
deny.
actually get a deny, don't they? Yes. So, I am casting from here.
Frenetic Bloodlust.
So, I think he's out, but the Zone Thropes are going to be in. But they needed to be in anyway. So, it is what it is.
You are also correct.
Okay.
Dang, so I'm down another CP.
That's rough.
That's pretty rough.
So,
that should be one,
Hive
not
Guard
two.
are catalyzed. For my next trick, he's going to cast Symbiostorm. Symbiostorm? I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Symbiostorm.
Yeah, which is the
Symbio.
Chronos-specific power.
Yeah.
I'm going to be popping that on the Hive Guard as well.
Okay.
It gives them +1 strength for their ranged weapons.
Cool.
So I need a 5. I get it with a 9.
You let me know. Can I deny any of these?
Not these two.
Okay.
And the Tyrant you can't either.
Yep.
But the Zone Thropes we were going to cast will. So,
Okay.
let's see. What have I given
have 3
Tyrant?
Denies in range of the Zone Threat. Because of current
Tyrant has nothing to cast because there's nothing in range that really requires it. Yeah, cool. So he's not casting anything. So it's just going to be the zones now. They're casting Neuroparasite because it doesn't require line of sight. And I'm going to cast it on that unit that's just in front of the Demon Prince. So.
Ah, right, the Flesh Hounds.
Yes. So getting it with a 7 on the dot.
I can deny that one?
Yep.
Woo! Corn says no!
Mega denied.
Bah.
That was an unfortunate one.
Yeah,
It didn't
Flesh
work.
Hounds. That's actually really cool. You tried to cast it on the Flesh Hounds and the Flesh Hounds were like, no, I'm good.
No.
Yeah.
No, not today.
Yeah.
All right. That is that. So it's going to be shooting time.
There's a lot of things in the middle here.
There are a lot of things. So I'm going to start with the Biovores who only have 1 target.
Yep.
I mean, technically 2 of them can see the cannon, but I think that cannon is pretty dead. You know what? I'll start with the Hive Guard. They truly only have 1 target.
That's what you think. You know that the cannon actually was better in the previous edition than this one?
What?
It had, I think, a 5-up save instead of a 4-up, but there was it was the same toughness. I think it was cheaper, and you could also pay 1 CP to halve all damage.
Yeah, that is actually useful.
Can't do that
That'll
anymore.
keep it alive.
They were like, that's a nice strat.
They're so vanilla now that
they
there's
took it
nothing
out.
going on.
I
Realized
have 5 stratagems
I
this game.
should have. Yeah, I should have said this aloud. But
Yes.
so the Hive Guard, they have an action that they can do. They're going to do it every single turn that they don't advance.
Okay.
So this turn.
Yep.
Basically, in the command phase, they start the action. At the end of the movement phase, they finish the action. They now count as 3 each for objectives. So they don't have OBSEC.
Right, and they didn't move.
No, they didn't move. So they're just
So
chilling.
it's going to sit in the middle of the board.
Yep.
And be nasty.
And just be 15 models. It's something, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
No OBSEC, so as soon as anything tiptoes on it, that whole interesting rule, useless. They're not core either, so you can't give them OBSEC with the Swarm Lord. You can't give them rerolls. They're just a useless unit. They went up 25 points. Yeah. Anyway, so here we are. You can target them with Symbiostorm though, because that's Chronos' unit.
Cool.
So, yeah, they're going to fire everything in at that Skull Cannon. I have line of sight to you with the Synapse model.
Do the shock cannons get haywire still against vehicles?
Yeah. Are you a vehicle?
Yes. I wasn't, but I am now.
Cool. 3 mortal wounds on top then. And that's not capped. Yeah, so I hit you at ballistic skill through the tree because when I'm in line of sight of a Synapse model with you, I ignore any or all ballistic skill modifiers.
You're within range of the tree anyway. So.
Yeah, that is also true, but it's just something interesting. It means I can advance and do it as well. So, hitting on 3s. No rerolls because we are not core. And then, strength 8, toughness
7.
So 3s to wound. And 5 mortal wounds.
Okay, so it's on 2 wounds.
And 6 saves.
Okay, and these are 2 damage, I assume?
3 damage, actually.
At least, yeah. So I have to pass every single one.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Yep, fair enough.
I passed 1. I passed 1, so it's dead.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There we go. 90 points, ladies and gentlemen.
90 points, everyone. Woo! Yeah.
All right. I'm going to fire the Biovores before they go out of range. How many are in that unit? There's more than 5, or more than 6, isn't there?
Well, I'd assume there'd be 10, since you haven't shot them yet.
Okay.
And I can only take 10.
Sweet. In that case, they all
Do you mean the
max their
Bloodletters or the
shots.
Flesh Hounds?
Yeah, the Bloodletters.
Yeah, it's
So
only 10s.
The Biovores all max their shots because they're D3 each, and it's minimum 3 when they're above 6.
Yep.
So that's 9 shots. We are hitting on 5s though because of the ballistic skill -1 from shooting on line of sight.
And they hit on 4s normally?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it means they're hitting on 6s if they're shooting through dents as well.
Yeah.
So that is 2 hits.
Nice.
So 2 mortal wounds.
Great.
That's it.
2 die. Splat and splat.
All right. Big guns is kind of the last thing left. Hive Tyrant can't see anything that he can shoot, at least. That frontmost exile, I'm not sure if I was actually able to get around the line of sight. I wasn't, so they're both going to have line of sight to those Bloodletters. So I'll shoot this one first, because if you take out
Into
2,
these guys?
No, this back.
Oh, here.
This group here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So I'll shoot this one first, because he can go out of line of sight.
Nice.
And the other one can't, unless I wipe the unit here.
Correct.
So D3 extra shots. 2 extra shots. Hitting on 3s. Okay,
That was terrible.
yeah.
2s.
And yeah, then 2's to wound. There we go.
4s. 2 down.
Eh.
What is this the voracious one?
No, this is the voracious one shooting now.
Okay.
So, D3 extra shots for the voracious. This should be my last gun. 2 extras, 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. Hitting on 3s. All 3. That's, yeah. 2's to wound. There we go. 5 wounds.
I'd like to not lose the whole unit. I'm gonna lose the whole unit.
I've still got to roll for my thing.
No, I'm just gonna let you have it. On it, 1. No, it's dead. No, they're all dead.
3. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
That means I'm not gonna get that primary,
That
and I'm not
is
gonna hold it.
All of my guns. That's it.
Okay.
So, I believe that is the end of my shooting. Don't really have much else to do. No behind, and I got my second proc of research data.
Okay. Well, I have lost a unit and a half of bloodletters in 2 turns of shooting, which I honestly can't really complain too much about.
Oh, I get 1 point in primary, actually. That's right. Because I did kill a unit that was on.
No, that's 2 points.
2 points, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 2 points for you. Yeah, and nothing else, right?
Nah. Very empty turn in terms of scoring. But
Yeah. We both get a CP. Oh, whoops! I've been giving you.
Whoa! No, keep that. I'm fine with that.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
18
Been giving you.
I'm out here playing 8th edition, ladies and gentlemen. 2 battalions. So
I think you're on 18 for this.
Yeah,
and
I
4
should
for
only
the
have
other.
like 4, I think, or 5. I don't think I've spent any CP yet because nothing important's happened.
Yeah, and you started on 2, right? So you're up to 5 now.
So I started on 1, so 2, 3, 4, and now I'll be on 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, and I'm on 5 as well. And primary, I get 4, so I'm up to 6. All right. Yeah. In the end of that turn, I was going to heal the bloodletters here, but they did.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save my points because I might be able to heal at the end of my next
phase
turn.
anyway. Yeah. Cool.
And yeah, Skulltaker will give +1 to hit to the bloodletters, the 5-man.
Yeah.
May as well. And do I really want to frenetic bloodlust them so I can move? I might actually do that as well in the end of your turn. So I move them an additional 6.
Yes, I do know MC Hammer.
What? Hello?
I'm seeing a very painful message in the comments here. But interestingly, I was looking at that. It's funny you mentioned about the hammer, or specifically the warlord trait from Grey Knights that ignores demon saves. It now no longer ignores demon saves on anything that isn't a demon. So
Yeah.
Greater Possessed, Avatar of Cain,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, Venom
How
Claws.
hilarious is that, by the way?
Yeah, no longer works on them.
We make invulnerable saves, then we make like mortal wounds and guns to get rid of invulnerable saves. Then we make demons who can't have their save removed. Then we make Grey Knights that can remove demon saves specifically. But then we have a demon that can't have its save removed.
Because it's a demon? It's a demon, not a demon.
Oh, Games Workshop.
Not to be confused with demons,
You poor-
because it's a demon.
Poor babies.
So, yeah.
I'm going to go down to 3 CP.
It is unfortunate, though. Tyranids don't have any demons. So, yeah, McHammer comes in. He hits like a ton of bricks. And is, I think, basically because everything in GK went down, they've got a lot more ablative stuff to throw around that guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Demons probably not going to be very happy with the new Grey Knight changes, especially because their secondaries are now way easier. Grey Knights have a secondary where when they deep strike in, you have to kill units with units that have arrived from reserves that turn. So basically, if you use gate, if you use teleports, if you deep strike in normally, those sorts of things, you can get 5 points if you kill a single unit. 5 victory points if you kill a single unit when you deep strike in like that.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so you kill 3 units and you get 15 victory points. And it doesn't stipulate that those units have to be particularly difficult to kill. That could be 3 units of Rippers.
We're just going to advance the Skulltaker.
Or 3 Bloodletter units, which, as we have found out, are not the most durable thing in the universe. So, yeah, I'm not sure if that buff was necessary. given that every army except for Marines went down in points,
Nice
or
little
went
advances.
up in points rather, down in units.
Advance the hounds.
Do.
Is that it too? Okay, cool.
They have flamers, right?
One of them, just the Gorehound.
Ah.
He screams at people, fun.
Okay.
Yeah, he just goes, hello,
It's not the
fun!
whole unit.
And then, yeah, they die.
And then they die of fun.
They die of fun, yeah. They in the happy fun sauce.
So that's my favourite thing to die of, is fun.
Woo! If you're going to die of something.
Yeah, dying of death is not ideal, I think.
But dying of fun.
But dying of fun.
That's fun.
Now you're speaking. Now you're talking. So I don't get to use any of the Kronos special stratagems because you have not a single psyker.
By the way, these all have to be within 2 of 2, Lewis.
No, they don't. They're below 11.
Yeah, you need, if it's above 5, you need to be 2 of 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here, you can do this.
Scrunch them up. Yeah.
You can do this right in the corner.
There we go. Yes.
I just realised you cheater.
There we go. It doesn't change a whole lot, but yes, it does. It does mean I had to move them slightly differently.
Meow. I'm flying up.
He's screaming.
Screaming.
Garnak. He has his own flamer, I'm guessing, because he's like a mega Gorehowl.
Nope.
No?
I don't think he has a flamer. He might do.
What is your army?
It's cursed.
Yeah.
This is what it is. It's blessed.
Yeah, I have not used Hiveguard this edition, so I'm just going to make sure that what I'm about to do is legal.
Okay. That sounds good.
It isn't. Good thing I checked.
Making sure everything is legal is always a good thing.
Yes, I do agree.
Okay. Sounds good. I think that we have some strats here. We have some plays. We're going to do well, chat. We've got this in the bag, is what I would say.
The bag.
In the bag. We're going to leave these bloodletters just here, just in case I need some backup. Some reinforcement, so one might say. I also, in my turn, I get 2 points for the banners.
There we go.
That have been raised. I'm raising all the things. Right, now it's the fun phase. Reinforcements.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Boom. So this is where it can all go very, very south for me.
Or me.
I just realised I never actually said the other half of my trait for Kronos. So Kronos' main
not
trait
deep
is...
strike within 12.
No, yes. It's actually when you deep strike within 9 inches of me, you die instantly.
Oh, balls. All right.
It's very punishing.
Okay.
No, the other half is unfeeling resistance, which is just all my big models, my big creatures double their wounds chart for the purposes of resolving their
Oh, that's actually
characteristics.
quite nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad, I think. But
Okay.
they have to survive.
Yeah. All right, so we're basically putting Scarbrand right here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you, chat? Oh, no, you can't. Oh, I'm so good.
Oh, we're looking here in the corner. These are my biovotes, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm very good. We're putting Scarbrand right here. He is within 3 inches of my zone, as you can see. He's like on this corner.
Yep.
Here is my zone, and he's more than 9 from the middle, and I can be as close to this thing as I want. Well, 3 inches away.
Yep.
And I'm currently 6 away, so I need a 5-inch charge. We're gonna hit it, and then we're gonna pile into something and make it not fall back so that nothing can shoot me.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's gonna be the zone thropes, because if we hit the zone thropes, they can only smite me.
Yeah.
And I'm immune to smite.
Ah, yes, I see.
So-
well, I can manifest from any model in the unit,
Yes.
and I can choose to manifest Neuroparasite,
Yes.
which is targetable.
That's true.
But it's not
That
smite.
would be ruining the fun, Lewis.
That would be ruining the fun. But that's kind of what Zone Thrips do.
They've had their fun ruined, so
have
they're
to
going to
try-
ruin
yeah,
everyone
exactly,
else's
that's
fun.
right, I'm taking everyone with me.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
these guys, they're actually within... where's the edge here? They can push up a little bit further, I think. Hold on, everyone. The blood letters.
We are doing the measuring phase of the game.
They can push up here.
Yes.
Oh, God. So... And he can actually come a little bit forward as well. All right, and then these blood letters are going to need an 8-inch charge. Oh, Korn's number. Onto these gargoyles. And hopefully that will go well. I'll be able to take this side of the board as well. The red tide, everyone. Here it comes. Yeah, and then I have a unit of Fleshhounds still in reserve. I have Another 2 units of, no, 1 unit of Bloodletters in reserve as well that I haven't used, and a Bloodthirster. I think I might put 1 more unit of Bloodletters down. It's interesting because I kind of want to charge the middle and the shot cannons, but I have to be 9 away from the middle, right? Which is here.
Yes.
So the closest I can get is about here, which is within 8. So I still need a 7, which is sizable, and I don't know if I really want to do a 7-inch charge. I'll be stuck out in the open if I don't. But otherwise, I think all my characters are going to die. So, yeah, we might just have to do that. It's my only other unit of Bloodletters, so we'll do that.
Cool.
Could do the Fleshhounds. I might actually do the Fleshhounds. Because even if they don't make it, it's not a huge issue. You know what I mean?
Fleshhounds don't, like, they can't raise banners and things, can they?
No.
Yeah,
Just
it's probably a good idea to put the things that can do some of your secondaries
in later, yeah.
Yeah, bring them in later when you know the board state a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that is wise.
Sounds good. Okay, so this unit of Fleshhounds is just going to chill right here.
Cool.
And then, yeah, I think that's me.
Look at that mosh pit in the middle.
Oh yeah, I'm going to leave the Bloodthirster. I'm going to leave the unit of Bloodletters off the board.
Yeah.
And we're going to call it good. And then we're going to do shooting. I don't have a skull cannon anymore. Thanks, Lewis. But I do have flamers everywhere.
Yes.
So let's flame.
Flame on.
Flame on, some might say. Yeah. These guys advanced. They're also out of range. These things, I think the only thing within range is going to be these guard here.
Yep.
I might just shoot a whole bunch of flamers into the hive guard.
Cool.
Because everything, even if you take one out, and basically going to be the same charge distance anyway.
Yeah.
Just less shots coming back at me next turn.
Yeah.
So, Fleshhounds, number 1. 4 shots.
Woohoo!
I think they're strength 4, so 5s.
5s.
1. I'm pretty sure they're AP 1.
Okay, I will roll and see if it's relevant. It is not relevant because they do not have Thingo. So 5 upfield, it's 1 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Catalyst is fine.
Okay, Karanak does not have a flamer.
It's the collar, it's on too tight, so it stops the flames coming out.
Well, the other ones have collars too. Yeah, moving on. Then the other unit of Fleshhounds. 5.
Oh.
5s. Take 3. -1.
Failing 2.
Burning Roar.
5 upfield, no pains. Taking 1. So 1 is down to 3.
Nice. And then the last but not least is Mr. Scarbrand. He'll flame the same thing.
Yeah.
2d6. 10 flames.
There we go.
Now, his Burning Roar. Wait, is it still called Burning Roar? I assume it's a different gun here. His is called the Bellow of Endless Fury.
There we go. He has so much fury.
It's strength 5, so I'm winning on 4s, right?
Okay. 5s. I am
That's 6?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So, 4
Okay.
at AP 1.
I take 2.
Nice.
Perfectly average.
5 ups.
5 ups from Catalyst. I take 1.
So 1 is on...
2 wounds remaining.
Great.
There we go.
All right. I do have 5 Warp Storms. I think I'm probably going to use them to heal, or maybe I'll give myself +1 attack. Yeah, let's do some charges.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is, of course, Scarbrand into the Exocrine.
Okay.
Would you like to Overwatch?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah. I believe he needs a 5. Come on, baby. Didn't want that to happen. Here's my CP. Yeah. Okay, at least he makes that. Woo!
Jeez.
Thank goodness for that. That was scary. Definitely within 6 there, right? Yes, definitely.
That would have been a very sad measurement if you measured it to 7 there.
We'll chill right up here on this tree.
Cool. Yep.
The prince is not going to fit anywhere now unless he goes this way. So he's within 6, so he needs a 5 as well into the Game of Grills.
My Game of Grills?
The Game of Grills?
Oh no.
Looking for a 5.
My grills have been gaming.
Woo!
Really hard.
Damn, he's going.
It's going to be a very dead unit of Game of Grills, I think.
Yeah, he's going.
Oh, he's going.
He's going all the way over here.
Send it.
Send it. These Bloodletters,
I know.
They're within 9, so they're going to need an 8. I'm going to pay a CP for them.
Okay.
So I'm down to 1 now because I just CP'd a charge roll as well. It's a 3d6, drop the lowest.
Okay.
8.
That is it.
11. We're in.
Going places.
We're going. We're in. Woo!
Oh no.
Charge them up.
Charge. Extra charge.
Extra charge. We're going. Yeah, which is quite nice. I love getting into this corner. That's good. And it's behind a nice wall, which I love.
Behind enemy walls.
Behind enemy walls.
There we go.
Then we're going to do the flesh hounds into the shock cannons.
Cool. So I will spend 2 CP here.
Okay.
1 CP on guard and consume, which gives them reroll hit rolls of 1, and 1 CP on Overwatch.
Okay.
I will see if this is worth it. I have a lot.
Can you do the reroll hit rolls of 1 if it's not the shooting phase?
Yeah, I think so, because as far as I'm aware, they didn't change that. Yeah.
I have no idea on that strat, but a lot of strats are like you can only use it in the shooting phase.
Yeah, but those, you can use stratagems that say shooting phase in Overwatch.
No.
No?
No.
Did they change that?
Well, it says if it's your shooting phase, you can use the strat.
Yeah,
but this thing doesn't say shoot as
as
your
far
shooting
as I'm
phase.
aware, there's a designer's commentary which says that stratagems that affect the shooting phase can also be used during Overwatch.
Okay, chat, let us know. We'll see if it makes any difference.
We'll see if it does anything. If it does, we'll keep a token of it.
Hi, Glenn.
Honestly,
hey.
I'm just looking for ways to spend my CP.
I got a tournament tomorrow playing Sisters' last tournament of the Nephilim season.
So,
ooh,
doesn't
good
come
luck.
in here anyway, but I will say I've spent the CP.
Okay.
4 hit.
Nice. Yeah, good luck, Daros. Enjoy.
What toughness are you, my friend?
4.
2's to wound, so that will be all of them wounding. 4 wounds.
4s.
Okay.
You killed 2.
Cool.
2 dogs.
That's something. Before we inevitably end up in melee.
All right. Well, I do need a 7 still.
Yes.
With an 8.
Changed
so 7. Karanak, I think, is probably just going to sit, actually. The other flesh hounds will try.
Cool.
Cross the terrain. They are within 8 as well, I believe. Oh, I'll go around. So within 9, so I need an 8.
9-ish. Cool.
8. Corn's number.
Okay. Rolling Slanesh, you got tricked.
Can they fall back and shoot?
I don't believe so.
Sacrificing Karanak to the gods.
Jesus.
He's in.
Okay.
All right,
honestly,
Karanak.
he hits decently hard against units like this.
He's not going to die against them either.
No, he's not. Well, I mean, I don't know. I've got buckets of dice and you're on
You have
4
Assassinate. Right? I probably just gave you a kill, but it's better than the Hive Guard shooting me.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Fair enough.
All right.
Difficult to argue with that.
You can interrupt. So for the purposes of doing things, I'm probably just going to hit with Karanak first.
Yeah, since he's the weakest.
I feel as though everything else I'm in combat with is not going to hit me that hard. No. So 6 attacks.
Cool.
Oh, I might actually. We'll put him over this way. Just in here. Excuse me, Mr. Tree. So I'm within range of Scarbrandio.
All right.
For 7 attacks.
Whoa!
I believe he's 6 base. I don't think I've ever hit with Karanak.
In melee?
In melee.
No, I think the last time I thought you... I'm fairly certain that we brought something like Flamers or something and he died on Overwatch.
Yeah. He doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
He does have 7 attacks. He's hitting on 2s. He's strength 6, so this would be 4 to wound, minus 2 for 2.
Okay.
So... Okay.
Okay.
4 to wound. That would be 1.
Okay. 1
Orange
5
dice are
up.
doing well for me today.
I don't make it. 2 damage?
Rar, yes. If you pass neither, I would have killed a guy.
Sweet. Yep.
Close my book.
Yep. Cool.
Put that over there.
That was something.
Yep. All right.
I still hold that.
Yes, you do. Great.
I wasn't expecting that.
Would you like to interrupt anyway?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to go with the bloodletters, I think, in the other corner.
That should massacre that unit pretty handedly.
I am within 6 inches of the Scar of Brand.
Cool.
So we're going to get all the attacks.
All of them.
31 attacks.
10 gargoyles.
10 gargoyles. And if they live, I'll be upset.
5 bars. I've got to make a metric ton of them.
Oh, yeah, true. We should actually roll it out, hey?
Yeah, well, Yeah,
These
we'll
are
do
ones
batch
deep
by
strikes,
batch.
so they don't hit on 2s, but they do reroll 1s. This is half.
Okay.
Because of the prince being nearby.
Okay. Yes, true.
And then winning here on 3s.
Yeah. You're not strength 6.
I wish.
Oh.
No heralds are nearby, so all of these.
Okay. How many am I looking at?
Just roll those if you
Yeah,
want.
I'll just roll that.
5
Make
ups.
it easy. Yeah, that's 3, 6. No, there's one alive.
3, 6.
So what I'll do for efficiency's sake is remove that last one.
Okay.
Because unless Jackson rolls a million 2s here, we can pretty handedly say that that unit's dead.
Well, I did roll a million 2s.
Did you actually?
Okay. I
I'll
missed
keep the
4.
one alive then.
3s. Okay. So unless you pass all of those 5 ups.
He dies.
Ooh, he tried though.
Shockingly close, but no.
Nice. Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
And they're going to consolidate now to hold that objective. Because if I hold it with OBSEC,
He takes it.
that
for the
would be
turn.
delicious. Yes. Where did all the temperatures go? I'm going to steal this one.
It's me. I have all of them.
Yeah, stop stealing them all, Owen.
I'm a thief, all right.
He's a thief in the night.
That's right.
I'm going to move all of these lads up.
Cool.
Try and protect my prince as much as possible.
Yes.
Woo! There we go.
Excellent.
And then my favourite. My favourite. Here we go.
Brand.
The brand of Scar. Yeah, he is going to
Hit it very hard.
hit very hard. So he has 9 attacks because he has 8 base.
And then plus 1
he
from
gives
stealth.
himself +1.
Cool. The number of Zinch.
Yes. 2s.
Yep. Yep. Oh, wait. You don't have rules that ignore indomitable monstrosities, so I'm going to spend 1 CP for transhuman on this.
4s.
There we go. Save me 2.
Yeah.
Cool. He might actually
Now,
live.
hold on. How many wins does he have?
He has 15.
Right, and you have a 2-up save?
Yes.
Right, so you will be able to save these
I
on
have
6s.
a save.
I'm not going to re-roll it. Go ahead.
If I make 2 here, I'll be very happy. No, not 1. So he dies.
Well,
I think, right?
He doesn't
He's
have Feel
D3
No
plus
Pain,
3?
right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's minimum 16.
He is not exploding.
Phantasmagorical.
Phantasmagorically.
All right, and then Scarbriandio will totally pile into these little boys.
Skirbronk.
Right here.
Cool. Hello. Hello, it's me.
It's me.
All right.
Yeah. And then you get hit back with everything.
Yeah.
And by everything, I mean the zones and the hive guard.
So, zones,
Woo!
where are we? I'll do their 6. Oh no, 9 attacks because you give them +1.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting on 5s. Rerolling 1s from the tyrant.
I think Scarbrand should give +1 attack to enemies, but they are like, they can only hit on a 5 or something. You know what I mean?
I
Like
don't
make
know.
them like blind.
I wound once.
Nice.
AP 0, 1 damage.
I'm good.
Yeah, funny that.
And then into Mr. Karanak.
Yeah, blinded fury.
All right.
I'm going to actually spend a CP here on Adrenalized Onslaught.
Don't forget that psychic buffs on a Tyranid unit won't work against Scarbrand.
Buffs will. I just can't target him.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of iffy things about this. I've played a few tournaments with the Khorne Demons, specifically with Scarbrand. Some people have been like, if you buff a unit and then you like shoot Scarbrand with said buffed unit, then you don't receive the buff because he's immune to psychic powers. I don't think that is the way it works in the game.
It's for units that if I try to target him with something like Paroxysm, for example, nothing happens.
Correct. But if he puts like
Catalyst on
Symbiosis
himself.
or Catalyst on himself, then yeah, it does work.
Yeah.
I think rules as intended, that is the way that it works.
Yeah.
Rules as I want them to work, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing like that works. He's immune to it all, and he just kills everything.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that doesn't work because it says specifically for him that he is unaffected by spells, not enemy units.
Yeah, or units nearby him even.
Yeah. And in a weird roundabout kind of way, I just don't think that you are affecting him with a spell if you affect your own unit.
Yeah, no.
You're just damaging
Because
him.
it's such a
That's very roundabout.
Like the loopholes to jump through on that are ridiculous.
That's too much, I think.
It's like, otherwise it's like, yeah.
It is similar to the transhipment and transhuman thing where they are not modifiers.
I feel that that's more accurate though.
Yeah.
Because it is directly modifying an attack made by you.
It is modifying a result, but not a roll, which means it doesn't count.
It's so stupid.
But that is 100%
not intended. Yeah,
Anyone who disagrees with that, you are wrong. That is not intended. That's lazy rules writing from GW.
Pretending they know what they're doing.
They just don't understand how the game works. Yeah.
So I'm spending 1 CP here on Adrenaline's Onslaught.
Okay.
It gives an Adrenal Glands unit +1 attack. Since I paid for Toxin Sacks with them and Adrenal Glands, I want maximum chance to kill this thing. So you spend 2 on Overwatch? Yep. One here on Trans and 1 on this. So I should have 1 CP left. Yes. So, I need to make 5 more attacks after this. How many attacks do they get each? 5 now. 3 base, +1 for Adrenal, and then +1 for Starbrand. They're hitting on 3s, I believe. 4s, you're right. And strength? Strength 6. And 4 or 6s to hit because of Toxin Sacks, auto wound. How many damage? 1 damage each. It's literally me punching you, but I'm going to try and just buckets of dice him to death. Good. So, he's one of the only Khorne characters I think that has a 5-up invuln. Only 1 auto wound so far, and wow, that was actually abysmal. Nice. So, I've got 1 auto wound, which I'll pop up there, and then 5 things. And they don't get any rerolls from anything, because it's all we don't, uncore. We're not core. Nice. And then I'll do the last guy. So 2 more with, again, no auto wounds. Wow, that was so bad. Yeah, and I was just checking his stuff. I looked at it, forgot. So bad. And then, so he's T5, as I thought. T5, so 3 still wound. 2. What the hell? So 3 total. I mean, I'm not complaining. That is so shocking. Fails 2 of them. So he's down to 4. That is terrible. Wow. 25 on 5. So that should be 12 hit, and then 8 wounds, and then 4 wounds. I should have dealt 4 wounds to him. Yeah. All right. I'm going to spend my 5 points to heal him. Yeah, they definitely deserve that 5-point nerf per dude. He heals. He's max health. Cool. And then the bloodletters that have taken damage, they heal too. Okay. Something. Woohoo! Wow, that was terrible. That was pretty pants, not gonna lie. We'll just pile these guys in now because there's no reason not to, basically. Right. Because I can do something tricky. That is my turn there. I take a new objective and I didn't kill a unit on an objective. Yes. So I get 2 more points for primary. For rebels, I'm in 3 of the corners and the middle. So I get 4 points, putting me up to 6. Finally. Nothing for raised banners other than the 2. I didn't assassinate anything. We both gain a CP now, so that. And then you are only holding 2 now. So you go up to 26. Yeah. And it's your turn 3. Turn 3. Yeah, yes. And you... and you have 4 points for retrieve as well, because you've done 2 corners, haven't you? Yes, I have. Yes, nice. All right. Cool. I just have to roll my things, and then I'll let you move while I chat to chat. All right, brilliant. So, I'll do some of the deep strike stuff first, because it ultimately doesn't change much. 5 more. God damn. So I'm spending 1 of my CP, so back down to 1. Yep. To put the gargoyles in deep strike. Nice. The ones that were in the very back corner over there? Yes. Huge. And I'll do the other deep strike stuff, which is pretty whatever. Sheep Avenger said, the Demon Codex slogan should be, you'd think so, but no. You don't? That's pretty accurate. Yeah. I like that. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. That's what that is. But yeah. There we go. I'll just pop all these lovely. Have a great game. I'll catch you over the weekend. Thank you, Glenn. See you around. It's in the core rules FAQ that units under the effect of buffing psychic powers can't use the benefits of these powers against units immune to psychic powers. I would love a real thing to that. So no Hammerhead versus Scarbrand, or Hammerhand versus Scarbrand, for example. Really? Again, I would like... Can you tell me what page number that's on? Yeah, that would be brilliant. I would love to check that just for future games so that I can be like, no, to anyone on the channel. Actually, you may not do that. That's really handy. Yes, that is... Thank you, DTM. That would be pretty incredible if that's actually a thing. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of movement going on here. Yes, where are you going to move, sir? I'm sitting quite pretty here.
I enjoy where I am.
Yeah, I actually can't fall back with these because otherwise the Hive Guard don't get to shoot. So it's basically, I have to choose now, do I shoot Shard Gullet at Fleshhounds or Scarbrand and fall back, but then don't get to use the Hive Guard?
You can test to see if you can fall back. If you pass, you do have to fall back though. Remember, you have to roll.
Yeah, I have to, don't I?
Yes,
if I do that?
you do have to
I'm
roll.
basically deciding that I'm falling back.
Yeah, you
so
have to roll to
I'm
fall back.
not going to do that. I'm just going to leave them where they are. Hopefully smite the hell out of Karnak.
Karnak.
Pray.
Yep.
And then, yeah, hopefully get to shoot with them. It's only slightly dodgy. Where are we? The Malanthrope,
It's not
though.
bad.
He's going to float.
It's on page 9 of the core rulebook FAQ. You are a gentleman and a scholar, assuming that you're a gentleman. If not, then you're...
Then you're just a scholar.
A lovely person.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're just a scholar. Only.
So, Neuro is going to, and I just realised I didn't even use his ability last turn, but he's going to,
For what, 5 at field no penny against mortals? Or +1 to cast?
Well, they're both the same thing, but the 3d6 dropped the lowest, I didn't even roll them.
Oh.
So he's giving that to the Zoanthropes and himself.
Okay.
Sounds
good.
Yeah, they're the most important ones this time. Tyrant is now going to give his reroll hit rolls of 1 to the Tyrant Guard because I think they're probably actually a better target for this turn.
Yeah. Tyrant Guard.
Yeah, oh god, we're going to get really dodgy here. So, I think that's it.
Cool.
It's the Psychic phase.
It is the psychic phase.
I'm going to start with the only power I care about.
Okay.
Because you don't have that 4 up to deny stratagem anymore, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do
and if
still?
you're within range of a Fleshhound unit, which is Karanak,
It's a 3 up?
on a 3,
Okay.
I can deny you.
All right.
And I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 denies on the board.
Yes.
And
so
I can eclipse.
There's no way I can get around it, so I'm just going to roll it now and get it over with. This guy's going to manifest Smite because they're equidistant. I'm going to choose to manifest into Karanak.
I can declare to deny you on a 3 up after I try and...
Yeah, deny it normally, right? So, 3d6 drop the worst. There we go. Goes off on an 8, 9, 10, 11.
12!
Well, a 12 actually, sorry, because of +1.
Right. That is a super smite, isn't it?
Yes.
Into Karanak?
Into Karanak.
Okay, I would try and deny that on a 3 up because otherwise...
He dies.
I'll probably die and then get shot.
Yes.
So on a 3, denied.
Cool. All right.
I spend a CP.
Then, normal smite coming from the Neuro.
Yes.
So,
into
Karanak, yeah. So, 3d6 drop the worst. This goes off on a 8, 9, 10, 11.
Because he gets +1 from resonance,
1 for
+1 for himself.
And then +1 for the power. Or for
So
the
I just need to roll a 12.
Yes, just. Okay.
D3, D6 damage.
D6.
On a 6, you'll kill me. I'm alive on a wound, I believe.
All right. I'll smite with the Tyrant then.
Let me check that he has 6 wounds. He has 5 wounds.
Don't need to smite with the Tyrant.
Damn.
That is very brutal. All right. In that case, it is worth Symbiostorm, I think.
Wow.
Popping Symbiostorm.
Pearls!
It doesn't even manifest if I do that because it's +3 is 5 and I need a 6. So I am actually going to have to re-roll that, I think. How many CP? I've got 2, don't I? I've got 1 because I deep struck. Oh, yeah,
2
put it back in.
plus 1, 2, 3, yeah.
God, that would be no re-rolls anywhere. I'm going to have to do it. They're just going to cop it. So I'm going to re-roll. I'm down to 0 CP.
Okay.
And stuff either has to charge or not charge. So I get it with a 9.
Yes, because +3.
3. Yeah.
10. No.
Okay.
Karanak tried to deny the other power and he failed and died for it. The fool.
He did deny the Mega Smite though.
Yeah.
Which would have been an instant death because I needed a 2 up to kill him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got very lucky with a big fat 5 out of the Neuro.
That sucks.
Okay. Tyrant, that's the only thing left.
It's interesting that you're not -2 to cast as well, Nat Corn. Only the Skull Altar makes you -2 to cast.
Don't understand why Brass Collars don't do that.
Yeah.
Or at least like some of the characters. Or the cannon, actually. That would be a weird, like, jank sort of interesting thing.
Yeah, shooter unit.
Shooter unit
-2
that
to
wants to be
cast or
close. Like, yeah, that's kind of, that's whack. That's
Be cool,
corn.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Tyrant is not going to smite because it has to go into Scarbrand. And then Onslaught is useless, and Psychic Scream also has to go into him. So he's doing literally nothing.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
Because the other target died. So, shooting.
Yeah.
I'll start with the Biovores, because I can't shoot big boy. So these two have line of sight to the Bloodletters.
Okay.
The other one doesn't, so I'm having to use the Tyrant's line of sight, which means he's at -1.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do them in two different
And
rolls.
did they ignore dense?
No, they don't.
Shooting through the tree as well.
So he's on 6s.
The other one's on...
They're on 5s.
5s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But because the Bloodletters are above 6... Oh, no, are they?
They are above 6.
That's unfortunate.
I've resorted like 2 into that unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're blast triggers again.
Yep.
So the first 2, these are on 5s.
Yep.
2 mortal wounds, and then the last guy, 1 mortal wound.
So take 3 mortal wounds.
There we go.
All right, I can take that.
3 mortal wounds.
One. We'll take these 2.
Oh my god, I just realized that the Malanthrope's ability might finally have gone off. This is the first time I've ever got this to work. Give me a sec. Where are we? Oh, null node, by the way. I forgot about that completely. Going on Scarbrand, because that way he can't reroll anything. No damage, wounds, nothing.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Oh, and your psychic tests can't be rerolled.
Ooh!
Busted!
Ooh!
So, let me just check how this thing works, because I actually haven't... If an enemy model is destroyed within 3 inches of that model, then at the end of that phase, so the psychic phase, because Karanak died, I gain the following ability. Prey Adaptation Aura. While a friendly high fleet unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time it makes an attack reroll, a wound roll of 1.
Is that the Malanthrope?
Yep, that's not core locked, so I can use that with the Tyrant.
And
with the guard.
if you kill me in any phase?
Yeah, if a model is destroyed, technically, if you overcharge a plasma and die whilst within 3 inches of me, I get my ability. Welcome to Forge World, where none of the rules make sense and nothing's been FAQ'd.
All right, okay, sure.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Some jank.
Nice. Let's move on.
Cool.
What you got?
That's something interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
So, Shusting phase. This feels so obscene, but Shard Gullet is going to go into that front unit of
Dogs.
of hounds.
Yep. They're -1 to
3
hit.
shots, 1 hit.
Nice. Twos.
Cool. It does wound, and
He dies.
Yeah, 5 damage. Something. Exocrine.
Dead.
He's going to shoot into the big unit behind Scarbrand.
Okay.
He hasn't moved, so he ignores dense cover. He ignores all cover, actually, but light cover means...
By the way, which was the one that I killed
You killed Voracious.
Yeah! I don't like that one.
Because he only got one. So, D3 extra shots. This is the bigger unit of Fleshhounds.
Yep.
So 7 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Is this the Exocrine?
Yes, this is the X. Shocking! Shocking! I have not hit anything this game.
Your -1 hit from Dens as well.
No, no -1.
Oh, does
he
he
didn't
ignore?
move. So if he doesn't move, he ignores cover, the benefits of cover.
Cool.
2 wounds.
My Skull
two
Cannon
wound rolls.
can do that and move, Lewis.
1 wound. I wound once.
He dies.
Great.
All right.
225 points, ladies and gentlemen.
You killed 15.
Yeah. Woo! All right, but I do have my Daka unit left, so I'm not really complaining because that's a lot of bullets. So how do I want to divvy these up? Because I've got a lot of stuff that has to die.
By the way, did you roll any 1s to wound with him? With the
oh yes,
Exocrine?
you're right. I did. I rolled 1. So there we go. 1 extra. Cool.
Dead Fleshhound.
All right. Yep.
Because of the Malanthrope.
There we go. I had forgotten about that instantly. Because again, I was just assuming I didn't
gotcha.
have it. He's got my back.
Sometimes I remember things.
So, what kind of ridiculous Hail Mary charges am I looking at with these guys if they die? And 11.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge. Enormous. These guys are like a 6, is that? Because they're at 7?
Yeah.
Cool. That's something. And if I kill them, it's going to be horrible, so I'm not going to do that. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fire 3 into the Bloodletters and 2 into the Fleshhounds. The big unit at the back.
Okay.
So I'll fire those 2 there into the Fleshhounds because
Yep.
they're the only ones that can reliably see them.
Yep.
And then the other 2 into the Bloods. Starting.
You have 5.
Huh?
You have 5.
Yeah. Only one's on 1 wound. You haven't killed them yet.
Yeah, so you're doing 2 and then 3 into the Bloodletters?
Yeah, 2 and 3.
Okay, 3 into the Bloodletters. Sorry.
What did I say?
I think
stupid.
I think
probably.
2 maybe.
2 and 4 or something. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, cool, yep.
So the 2 into the Fleshhounds.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s.
Yep. Because they're close enough to ignore dense anyway.
Yep, and we just ignore it anyway.
That too.
And wounding
Rerolling
on
those.
2s with the rerolls.
Because of the Malone thrope.
There we go, the post Malone thrope.
The post Malone thrope. I passed 2.
Go, cool.
One dice.
All right, that's something.
Dead flesh hound.
Dead hound. And then the last 3 into the other unit. So 2 miss and 2s rerolling 1s. There we go. 4 into the blood letters. I almost called them bloodhounds.
The bloodhounds.
The bloodhounds.
Hop.
Hoot.
2 die.
Okay. Cool.
Die, bloodhounds.
You've hounded your last blood.
Yeah. That sounds absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it sounds not ideal, doesn't it? All right. Combat.
All right.
Charges.
Yes.
Yeah, charging the Tyrant Guard into those flesh hounds, the nearest ones.
Yes. That would be these ones right here. You need a 6, I believe.
A 6, I think we measured.
Oh,
and
I think that'll do it.
Definitely do it.
I reckon that'll do it.
That is definitely it. All right, they're just going to go like that, though. I don't need them to go too far.
You know, Karanak, he did die for almost nothing because they didn't deal any damage.
Yeah, and then...
I dealt 1 wound.
Didn't really hold
And then he just smoked me to death. But he did stop your army from smiting anything else, and
that is very
he
true.
made you spend a lot of command points.
Yeah, stupid amount. I can't believe it. All right, Malone, post Malone throw.
Yeah, he's going to be within range.
Yeah, he's going to attempt to charge on both the units of the.
Oh, he's
of the
charging.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to just give the buff.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, he's within 7, so he needs a 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
what is it to the other unit of flesh hounds too?
Oh, okay. Flying through the thing.
Yep.
I mean, technically, you can't fly in the assault phase.
No,
you have to go around.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe an 8 to both.
An 8 and then plus 3, probably, or 2 to go around.
No, an 8 with including that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
An 8?
If he makes it,
no
he makes
CP
it.
though.
If he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't need him in.
Hey. All right.
But him being in is not bad either.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here we go.
Watch the intestines on those trees there.
Yes, gross. I also already have my guts hanging out as a.
Wow. So the Melanthrope is now here.
Yeah.
On this side. Oh God.
We're doing something big, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right. Do I want to do any other charges? Not really. Those Zoanthropes need to survive for a turn, so they're not going to. But it is what it is. So
you never know. You never know.
Combast. Do you have a CP for an interrupt?
I don't.
You don't?
More 1.
So it doesn't matter who I start with.
No.
In that case, yeah, I'll go with the Tyrant Guard.
The Tyrant Guard.
So 4 attacks each. We're not near Scarbrand. Hitting on 3s with rerolls of 1.
Yes.
Rerolls of 1 for the Tyrant. This is much better than the last lot of rolling. And strength 6.
3s.
So 3s rerolling 1s from the Melon.
Yeah. That's a lot of 2s.
Rerolls.
That's a lot of 2s.
Oh God, 5. Why? 3, 6.
5 ups.
2 damage.
They're dead.
Okay.
Woo! All right.
All right.
And then the Milan.
The Malone thrope. Post Malone thrope.
Post Malone thrope.
So with my pile-in, can I get him within 6 of Scarborough? Because that'd be kind of funny.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, easy. He's actually already in,
He's
so
there,
I'm just going to leave him where he is.
He is there.
There we go.
+1 attack.
Here we go.
Yep.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay.
Damn.
And strength 5.
3s.
So 3s with full wound rerolls from Grasping Talons. There we go. 4. -1 and 2 damage.
They're all dead.
He did it.
You've killed all my hounds except for there's 5 over here.
He's a stonky boy.
Ouch.
Now, I am going to pile into you because on a 4 up at the end of the fight phase, it's either a mortal wound or D3 mortal wound.
Does the Tyrant Guard want to move or no?
Nah, they're happy where they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I suppose. Not for me, but sounds good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah, so on a 4+ at the end of the fight phase, it'll do 3 mortal wounds to a unit that I'm in melee with.
Did the Tyrant Guard have that weird reinforced hive node strat for -1 damage?
No, that is locked
warriors
to
only?
warriors only. Yeah,
Okay,
so
good
warriors
to know.
and the warrior prime. So,
Good to know.
your attack's back. Because you get the first allocations.
I do. I'll attack with the warriors. Actually, I'll attack with Scarbrand.
You don't want 9 headbutts coming
Well,
at you.
can Scarbrand pile around and hit this thing?
Uh,
Up to you. Otherwise, I'll just hit the zones. but I don't really want to hit the zones. I'd rather hit this.
Okay.
Up to you.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go, hello,
Okay.
and then smock a
Big smock.
big smock into the other exocrine.
Yes. Yes.
Scarbrand, you is like your favorite model in my army.
Unkillable.
Unkillable. It took 21 damage in one.
I've done that once to Scarbrand. I've never done it again.
Oh my god. All right. So 2s.
Yeah.
And you have no CP, so you can't transhuman this time.
No.
Good. Good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good.
That's very bad. Very bad.
Here you
Is
go.
that 9?
Sixes.
9 is it?
9 sixes.
9 6s. Yeah, I've done dumber. Not today.
Okay.
So that
only
is
7.
only 7. Does he blow up?
Oh my god.
Oh, he dies horribly.
That's a lot of
He
damage.
doesn't detonate. No boom time.
That's a lot of damage. All right. That's good.
Cool.
Very good. All right. And then I'll go to the blood letters.
Yeah.
Where do I even want these to go? I think pretty much one has to stay where it is. Yeah. I'm outside of range of Scarbrand now, so I may as well just pile them all in like this.
All right.
And hit the Milan throw. Yeah. I am going to get +1 to hit here because Skull Taker gave that buff to that unit because it was the only unit available
Okay. Yeah.
in my last turn.
There we go.
And then their rerolling wounds are 1 from Skull Taker as well.
Cool.
So, ooh, I have 1 CP. This is actually going to be the first game that I'm going to use a very, very unique strat.
Okay.
It's going to be awesome. I think I can do it.
All right.
This is going to be sick. All right, here we go.
What is the strategy?
We'll get there. Hold on. It's a surprise. So, yeah, it'll be...
I am a monster. I don't know if that affects things.
No.
Okay, cool.
So that, and then winning here on 5s.
No, 4s. T5.
T5? Okay,
Yeah.
so 2.
2.
And -3. 2
Okay.
damage.
5 ups. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Right, that's everything. I do have to take morale for them. Oh, and you get to eat me?
Yeah. First off, no mortal wounds from him.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. I've got to attack the zones as well. Here we go. Some headbutts. Oh, shit. Yeah. This is the wrong unit. Didn't want that. And then 5's to wound. 1.
Scarbrand. Okay.
He takes his first pink.
Scarbrand takes a wound from zone in combat.
But yeah, so no extra dead guys from the mortal wounds aura.
Yes, and then I have to take morale.
Yes.
So they lost. There was 7 of them because I have 5. I have 2. Then down to 5. I've lost 5. You're not -1 leadership or anything.
No.
So only on a 4+ I will run.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
And then only on a 1 I run away because the last guy is a banner.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Okay.
So there's 1 remaining.
Okay.
Nice.
The banner, the stick man,
The stick man.
Sam.
And he's just basically going to run into the middle and be like, hello, look at me.
I exist for rebels.
I exist for rebels and then I die. That is my sole purpose in life. Good. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is now the end of your turn. What do you score? You have 3 points for assassinate so far.
Yep, 4 points from behind enemy.
Behind enemy lines, because in the corner, over in the very, very corner, you have a string of rippers.
String of rippers, boy.
It looks like a Pez dispenser on the screen. Like it's pop one out. Here we go.
It looks like I'm measuring statistics or something like that. It's part of a bar graph.
Yeah.
Rippers
We have
per
6
hour.
points, everyone. All right, yeah. So you get 4 points for behind enemy lines there.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Nice. And retrieve. You haven't done another one yet.
Yep, not yet.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Let's cool. And then in my turn, I am getting 2 more points for banners, which is nice.
Yeah.
So that puts me up to 4, and no points for assassinate just yet. I do hold 3 primaries, so I get 12, which puts me up to 20.
Okay.
Quite nice. And I'm on 2 CP, and you're on 1 CP.
Yes.
And we can now move and do all the things.
All right.
So Skull Taker will give +1 to hit to the unit over there, behind the wall.
Okay.
And then there's no other command phase buffs. So time to move.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think ideally, these guys will come and mince all of these rippers.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, and not fail a charge. They're within 16.
So
it's
10,
a 15.
So 9.
15 minus 6, is a 9. Ooh, God. So
basically, he's deep struck.
yes, true. I totally forgot about these annoying rippers.
Yes.
Is it worth to do that, or is it worth to move forward? Tell you what, we're going to move forward instead.
Fair enough.
Over here, I have a different plan.
You have assassinate as a goal.
Yeah, and Skull Taker will move just over here. This guy will move over here into the middle to give myself all the things.
Yeah.
Skull Taker's going to go here. All of these guys are just going to jump up over here, so I can hopefully hit these guys. That would be lovely.
Cool.
Here we are. Hello, hello. Nice. Something like that. These flesh hounds, I think, are going to try and... there's really no point in screening gargoyles. I think... I don't hold this with obsec either. So, yeah, that's a bit rough.
Yeah.
And these flesh hounds are not going to be good enough to kill this entire swarm here. I assume this is 3 here and 3 here.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to need bloodletters for that, which sucks. And then the flesh hounds, where do we go? Where do we go, hey? I think this turn we're just going to use them as a bit of a screen. And they're just going to sit over here. We'll advance them, because YOLO.
Cool.
So they're moving 15. And we're going to move them out here so that it's a bit harder for you to get into this corner.
Cool.
And then we have to move this stuff over in the corner over here with the Demon Prince.
Demon.
Whoa! All of the bloodletters are going to pile up in the corner and then do my action for banners.
Cool.
And the Prince is going to fly. So you can fly to here. What do I really want to hit? Biovores? I don't really want to mess around with this Hive Tyrant just yet. He's kind of scary. We'll go here just in case I need a closer charge.
Fair enough.
Excuse me, stand up please.
Disco boy trying to spin around.
It's the old Bloodthirster with the new Bloodthirster.
Sheep Avenger says that Scarbrand is very good when he can keep moving from combat to combat. Yes, you're 100% correct. The no falling back thing basically keeps him alive. It's it's his defensive trick. And against this faction here, where it is shooting predominant damage, very nasty for me.
It is nasty. But if you're versing, a lot of the armies in the game are just so high leadership, it often either doesn't work, it's very swingy, or you just can't touch anything. Like knights are all spread apart too far, you can't kill something and then pile into it, and also, not without taking like 20 wounds in return.
Highly unlikely to survive a combat with Scarbrand anyway.
Yeah, but if you pile into another one, so that you don't get shot by the rest,
I see,
then he'll just melee you anyway.
Yeah.
So you basically take the same amount of damage.
Yeah. And then he can shoot you in melee too.
And things like Custodes are leadership 11, Necrons are leadership 10.
Yeah.
It's kind of brutal. But anyway.
A lot of armies that aren't, including Guard, which is a big one at the moment. Guard being locked at mostly leadership 6 and 7 for their troop things makes it very difficult for them.
They have an army-wide you can't deep strike within 12.
That is true. But then once you get there.
Yeah.
Once you get there, it's pretty much game over.
Yeah. Okay, so... Otherwise, I think I'm ready for Deep Strike. So I have to Deep Strike this turn.
Or they all vanish.
I don't really know where I want to put this boy. Oh, hello. He can Deep Strike within 3 of something if I'm in my own deployment zone.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can fit here. This terrain's blocking me because I'd be too far over this side. I wish the Tyrant Guard had like piled in a bit further because then I could be here.
Yeah, there's a reason that they didn't.
Yeah, but I can't. Nothing else can really shoot me. I can go within 6 inches of Scarbrand and more than 6 away from you, but I don't think I can do that either because his base is too fat and there's a guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be really in your deployment zone. What's the leadership on a Biovore?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Interesting. So I can be 7 away from them as long as I'm within 22 of this side. Actually, and if I move the Prince over here... Oh, no, he can't be within 6.
Is Prince Locust?
No, but I make you -1 leadership, right?
Ah, true.
Yeah. So up to 22 and then 7 away. And we'll just go over here.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
There we go. and we'll try and make a charge over there.
And that should be more than 10 from zones and things like that.
Yep, it's far away from all the hive tyrants and all the nasty stuff.
Yep.
And then the last one is another unit of bloodletters.
Okay.
I had 1 unit remaining up my sleeve, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure I did,
I think.
because I used a unit.
Yeah, you put
two in
Fleshhounds
reserve.
in instead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one more unit. 5. Yes. Good. And they're going to come down 3 inches away from these rippers.
Yes, I had a feeling that was happening.
Yeah. Because the rippers must die.
Yeah.
They must die, Lewis.
They are costing you points.
Technically, you could say the invaders must die. Heard of that song?
I have, yes.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. A fair amount of people, I think.
Probably true. Yeah. All right, nice. Okay, so I don't have any psychic. I'm going to do some shoost.
Cool.
Skybrand's going to shoost in combat into the neuros, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the zones. Yep.
11
That
shots.
is massive.
Woo!
Okay.
Strength 5, T5.
Yep.
So winning on 4s.
Yes.
Okay, that's huge.
Okay.
That would be 9
Oh, jeez.
at AP -1.
Okay. 4s and then 5s. Just praying at this point. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
And catalyzed. No.
So
Oh, no.
3.
It does. It
One's
keeps
on
1
one.
on 1.
Ouch. Okay, cool. And then Burning Roar over here is out of range. I will try and Flamer with the other one with the other Bloodthirster into the Bivores.
Yep.
5 shots.
Okay.
Strength 5 T.
4, 5? 4, 5?
Assume it's at least
3's
5. Right?
either way, actually, isn't it?
No, I'm only strength 5.
Ah, well, actually, it was 1s and 2s, so it didn't matter in this case.
Yeah,
Also,
but if you're
wound anyway.
T6, then I don't wound these 2.
Good point. Oh, they're definitely not T6.
Okay,
It's
so
4
3.
or 5. 3?
Yep.
Minus
2,
2? 6 ups.
because he has flames.
1 is on 1 wound.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, no.
All right. Yeah, and then we're going to do some charges. So Skulltaker is going to go into the Malanthrope.
Okay.
He's in.
He's melanged.
Those are going to go into both the Ripper squads.
Yep, shocking.
They're in.
Cool.
The Prince is going to... Oh, interesting. Where do I go here? The Bloodletters are going to go into these Tyrant Guard.
Okay.
They're in.
Okay.
And then... Yeah. We'll do the Bloodthirster into the Bivores.
Okay.
He needs a 7.
All right. I'm not going to Overwatch.
Is
Ooh, nice.
Just. And then the Prince. The Prince of Prince. Princey Prince Pants. I don't really want to fight the Hive Tyrant.
No.
He's going to kill me. And I'm not likely to kill him.
No.
But
No.
you have 1 CP as well, don't you?
Yes. There's no interrupts.
Hmm.
I am still a tyrant. Tyrant?
Yeah, you are still a Tyrant. I could whittle you down, though, with the Prince. 185 points to basically maybe kill you.
Yeah, if you do it.
YOLO! He's in.
Okay.
He'll go into the Neuro as well, or anything that over here that I can.
Okay.
So here.
Cool.
This guy's gonna over here. Just go here, yonder.
Sure.
Actually, we'll go around because then I'm.
Well, he doesn't get a choice. He only gets to move 7 directly because he
Oh,
rolled,
yes,
he
true,
rolled
true,
the
true,
absolute
true.
minimum
Yep.
required to get him in.
Like that. He should be within range of Scarbrandio eventually. When
His
he
base
passes.
is extremely long,
Yeah.
and if not, you just pile him in that way.
All these guys are going to go in over here.
Okay.
Hello. How are we?
Yes.
Yes. I'd say it's about a yes.
Yeah, we're a yes on the yesometer at the moment. So
A yes on the yes. There is a single banner bearer who is just remaining inside this little mob.
yes, and he's his own unit.
He is his own unit.
Yeah, it's cool. That is identifiable for me. Good luck if you're watching.
Yeah, there's no way.
It is a bit of a mosh.
Yeah, there's no way.
All right.
Pile this light over here. All these just...
Swamp up. We have engaged the mosh pit section of this stream, where everything is now in a scrum.
Mosh!
Moshing!
We're moshing!
Kronos.
All right. So, you can't interrupt. I don't really think that it's wise to spend it on the heals this turn, because I don't think I'm going to take much damage. So I'm going to spend everything, go down to 1, which I'm then going to lose,
Yeah.
to give all Khorne units +1 attack.
Cool.
Yeah, and I still
we
have
go.
2 CP. I didn't use it on anything, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
Here's my play. I've never used this strat ever. Okay. But what happens is, Glorious Decapitation is a strat for 2 CP, where if you kill a character with a Khorne character, everything within range of that character, 6s to wound are a mortal wound in addition for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So what I want to try and do is use Skull Taker to do it.
To take some skull.
To take some skulls, kill the Malanthrope because he has 6 attacks, which is going to be 7 attacks, ignoring invons, rerolling all hits and wounds against a character.
Yeah.
And if he kills you, I can pay the 2 CP, and everything within range of him will have mortal wounds.
Okay.
I will double check though. It's called Glorious Decapitation. 2 CP. When I kill a character with a thing, he has an aura of 6 inches. Wound rolls of 6 inflict 1 mortal wound. You can only take 6 mortal wounds per turn as a result. But Skull Taker has, he rerolls all hits and wounds against characters, and if he kills a character, then increase the range of his, it specifically says Herald of Khorne and Lord of Decapitations by 3. Damn, I was hoping to increase the range of that.
Aura.
And be like, 9-inch aura of killing everything. No, you can't do that.
There we go. They probably thought of that one.
But that's okay.
Cool. It's a very brutal aura to have on its own.
Yeah, so I think, in fact, seeing as I'll be out of range for the aura anyway, I'm going to do the Prince first. Okay. Because I might use like a CP roll something like that if I really need it. Yep. And then if I want to, I can use Decapitations there. Okay. And then the other 2 will have it instead of over here. Yeah. So we'll do that. So he has 8 attacks flat. All right. 1 attack from Scarbrand and 1 attack from the turn. So 10 attacks. Okay. He's hitting on 2s.
All right. What strength is this?
10.
10. Is it worth a transhuman? Yeah. What else do I spend it on?
As well as, you know what sucks, Lewis? He has the thing that ignores modifiers.
All right, just out of spite, I'm using the transhuman. No, I actually will use the transhuman here. This is my warlord. I want him alive. Yeah.
So hitting on 2s. Cool. I missed 2. All right. And then winning on 4s because of transhuman.
Yes. Does it come in handy? It saves 1. 2 of them. Oh, 2. Yeah. There we go.
So only 3, which is unfortunate.
Okay. And he doesn't ignore invons?
No.
So 4 up. Taking 1, or saving 1, sorry. How much damage?
4.
4 flat?
So
all right.
8.
So, feel no pains from adaptive physiology. Taking 6. So he's at 6 HP.
Okay, and then a Talon, which hits and doesn't wound.
Okay. There we go.
Nice. Half health ain't bad.
Cool.
Cool. And then Skull Taker will go into the Malanthrope.
Melange.
6 attacks, 1 for the thing, so 7.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. He hits them all.
Okay.
He's wounding on 3s here. Oh, no. Strength 6?
He's wounding on 3s, yeah.
Yeah, 3s. I think, hold on. Let me double check that. Could be a cheater pumpkin eater. He might actually be strength 5. I don't want to cheat anyone's out of these things.
Is he in his own aura? Oh, no, that's not him.
He can't affect himself, and he can't give himself +1 either, which sucks. But he does have all hits. Yeah. He has strength 6. So wounding on 3s.
So 3s, and then yeah.
Okay, so all of these are at -3, ignoring invons, 3 damage.
3 damage? He dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
And I totally, for the memes, will absolutely use the 2
Mortal
CP
Wounds aura thing
for the Mortal Wounds aura. That's hilarious.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Alright, so everything within range of him.
Cool.
Gonna stand back up and be a proud boy that he has taken someone's skulls.
He did it.
He did it.
I did it, Mom. Are you proud?
He did it. Alright, and then all these bloodletters are gonna pile in and smock. They're within range of Scarbrand, they're within range of Skull Taker, they're not within range of the Prince, so they're not re-rolling hit rolls of 1. Okay. But they're getting...
Hitting on 2s with +1 attack ends up about the same as hitting on 2s with reroll 1s.
+2 attacks.
+2?
Because Scarbrand and the turn. The Warp Storm.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're 4 attacks each. Okay. So this will be 41 attacks. Okay. Are these T6?
A chance? Yes.
Okay, I'm looking at 5s.
There is a chance that we survive this. It's going to be brutal.
3.
Yeah, we've got the winning on 5s, and I've got a 5 up against these.
Yeah, Bloodful by God. There we go. Hitting on 2s. Nice.
It's not bad.
And then winning here on 5s.
And this is just half, isn't it?
This is half, yeah. 5s. So 3 mortal wounds in addition.
Okay.
And you only take 4. Oh, and rerolling wounds of 1 from Thingo. 4 mortal wounds and 5 saves.
Okay, so I'll do the 5 saves first.
Minus 3.
Ooh. Okay, so I take 1.
Wow, so 2 damage.
So 2 damage and 5 mortals?
4 mortal wounds.
4 mortals. So I'll just put that down. Where's 2? And then 5 up, feel no pains because I'm still in the thingo. So 1 dies.
Wow. Okay. I've got to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And a leader. That was weird.
All right.
2s.
This is survivable, I guess.
I did not think that you would survive that first wave.
Yeah. T6, 2 up, and 5 up versus mortals at the moment.
5s. Okay, so you've taken the maximum amount of mortal wounds, like another 2.
Okay.
But all
Pop
of
them
these
there to
saves,
remember that.
rolling the 1. No, that one here.
This is way better.
So another
Jesus, 7 is
7.
it? Oh God.
At minus 3.
5 ups. I need to do something jank again.
Yeah, they did.
So that's 1, 2. Yeah. Fuck.
And then I'll pile into the hive guard. Stop them from shooting something. You know, may as well.
They should be 3.5 inches away.
Oh, okay.
Or more than 3.5 inches away. Because that's where I left the tyrant guard.
Okay. I will just sit right away from you.
Yeah. Fair enough. You hold the objective now. He has obsec. I don't. Doesn't matter how many models I count as.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh dear.
And Skull Taker is going to remain 6 away and in this corner, just in case I only kill 1 unit over here.
Yep.
I need to have more for Rebels.
Oh yes. I forgot there was a second half to that.
Yeah, and then the
Scarbrand and the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
They're it.
Let's go with the Bloodthirster because I have to.
Yeah.
We'll pile him this way, so I'm within range of Skull.
Scarbrand.
Scarbrand.
Yep.
And we're gonna slap.
Scobrand.
We're gonna slap. Here we go. So
this shit slaps.
he slaps. 8 attack space, 1 for charge because of the turn.
Yep.
And 1 for Scarbrand.
Okay.
So 10 attacks. 2s.
Yeah. All 2s.
2s.
Yep. Cool. They're dead.
Nice.
There we go. No need to roll.
All minus 4.
Minus 4 on my 4 ups. Oh dear.
Man, the descent.
Yeah. Your rolling has been doing a lot better than me.
Woo! Yeah. All right. And then you get to slap Scarbrand. Oh, I'll go over here. I'll do half and half into each of the Ripper squads.
Yep, figured.
So 5 into 1 Ripper squad.
5 in the leader, that is into
Yeah,
the other.
into the other one, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5.
Okay.
This is into the Rippers closer to the middle.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh. So I have to rely on more of that happening.
3s.
Okay.
1 dies.
Okay. Cool. That's something.
All right. And then the other squad.
That's interesting. Not at all how I saw that going.
3s. Okay. And then 3s. Oh, they're T3, right?
Yeah.
So still 3s. So 1,
That's the unit.
2, 3.
Okay. So 1 unit is dead.
Okay, wow. That's unfortunate.
Yes. MVP.
MVP Rippers. Nice. All right.
There we go. That's something, I guess.
Sick. And then you get to bonk Scarbrand.
Yeah.
And then I get to bonk you.
Cool. That sounds really dodgy.
Yes.
Bonking. I get a bunch of hits, which is shocking, and then they're going to fail to wound. Oh no, 2 wounds. There we go. 2 headbutts.
1.
Cool.
Ow. He's down to
He's
2
taking 2 whole wounds.
And now he smokes. So
Going to murder the
8
squad.
attacks flat.
Oh.
1 for himself, 1 for turn.
Oh,
2s.
Catalyst, you have to kick in really hard.
1 here on
2s.
2s.
Yep. Yeah.
All of them.
All right.
So the first guy,
So, yeah.
he takes 6 damage.
So 6 feel no pains on a guy on 1 wound. Because he is wounded, remember. So he dies.
Amazing. Next. Only 4.
Only 4.
Only 4.
So if I make one of these, it's actually an annoying breakpoint. So 5 ups, I make exactly 1. So he's on 1 wound. There's 1 on 1.
5.
5. Okay.
He's dead.
He's dead. There's 1 left.
6. 4, so 10. Plus 5.
15.
15.
Okay. 15 for 1 zone throw. Can he do it?
Andrew says, cheers, cheers.
No.
I have a great game. Have a great game, thank you. I won't be able to stick around for the stream, but want to pop you and wish you well. Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Kind words. Thank you.
Enjoy watching the replay. I think the Demon Prince stands a good chance of doing some real damage to the Hive Tyrant, especially with flat 4 damage relic. Yeah, I half-healthed him. Not bad. And Blood for the Blood God. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, Scarbrand will totally pile into the Hive Guard.
Yeah, I had figured.
May as well, right?
Okay.
And that's my turn.
It'd be rude not
You
to.
get to smock me back.
Okay. Tyrant is just going to shuffle into both of them.
Yep.
Because there's no reason not to.
There is a little bit. At the end of the fight phase on a 2-up, if you're within range of the Thirster, you take see-through model wounds.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. You can
If
hit
I
him,
can,
though.
by some ungodly reason, kill that guy here and now, then yeah, I guess. All right, I'll leave him where he is then.
Yeah.
And you're
hit
in
the
melee,
prince.
aren't you, with the Neuro?
I tried to be as much as I can.
Yeah. So, well, you declared him as a charge, so he's
Okay,
in.
cool.
So, Tyrant first, because he's the most likely to do something. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, all hit.
Yep.
Strength 11, so 3s or 2s. I'm assuming 3s.
So take 4 mortal wounds.
And the reroll from Prehensile Tail.
Oh, nice.
So that is a thing that the Walkrent has that the other guy doesn't. 4 wounds.
Okay, so 4 mortals.
No, not Reaper.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Shard
this
Gullet.
is Shard Gullet.
5s.
But it is 9 wounds there.
Okay, and I have no CP, so he's dead.
Ah.
Ouch.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
That was easier than anticipated.
Goodbye.
Okay. And for
that
those
is
of you
Assassinate.
wondering why he's hitting on top tier and at half health, he's got doubles his wounds chart.
Yes,
Purposes
because of...
My second half of Chronos.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So you get 3 more points for ass there.
Oh, claiming some ass.
Nice.
The Tyrant, or the guard now, will attack.
Yeah.
So they're still all alive. That 1-on-1 wound isn't dead yet, is he?
No, they're still all alive. And you could probably pile... Oh, I don't know about this last guy piling, because he probably has to pile towards the bloodletters.
Well, I can pile anywhere. I just have to end closer to an enemy unit.
Yeah.
So they're all just...
These guys all have to go towards the bloodletters.
They don't have to.
Yeah, if your model... the closest model has to go to the closest model.
Closest model, the closest model.
It's like these 2 have to go towards these guys.
Okay. Well, they just don't have to move then, in that case.
So you can get
I'll
4
have
into
4 in.
Scarbrand.
I'll have
and
4
then
in with Scarbrand.
1 into... Do you want to pile into the bloodletters?
No.
Let-
I'm going to leave them there on the off
Leave
chance
it
that
dying.
Scarbrand dies here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hitting on 4s,
Yeah.
6s auto wound. 1 auto wound. These are rubbish.
Wow.
I am so glad that
They are
a
terrible. Overkill
far
is Scarbrand's
out.
favorite kind of
They
kill.
haven't hit anything. 2 wounds. There you go. Look at all those 1s and 2s and 3s.
Takes 1 more wound.
hold-
He's
one hold down.
taken 3.
Yep, that's 300 points there. 325 points of mad stonks.
Do you want to hit the rippers?
Yeah, I guess. There's 2, isn't there? So,
Hit with the rippers.
4 attacks each, hitting on 5s. That's 3 hit.
Ouch.
Better than Hive Guard. Nice.
5s.
And 5s to wound. 1 wound.
That's
Actually, are you T3?
T4.
Yeah. Okay. 1 wound.
And then they have to take leadership.
Yes, they do.
They've lost essentially 2 because -1.
Yes. So, I'm looking for something low. What? So it's +2, is it? -1, -1.
What's
right?
their leadership normally? 4?
4.
So they're
fine.
fine. Damn.
Shocking.
That's unfortunate.
That is insanely lucky. That's insane bravery right there, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Cool. That's something.
That is something. All right.
Don't know if that's good, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So at the end of my turn, I get rebels for every corner.
Yes. Oh, this one. Oh no, yeah, Bloodletters.
Bloodletters, yeah.
Yeah, I've forgotten about them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So rebels for every corner.
There we go.
Takes me up to 11. I kill the unit on objective, and I don't hold. I do hold the middle now as well.
Kill the unit
So-
on objective.
Yeah, which was
Other zones.
the Bibles as well.
Bibles were off.
Oh, they were off.
Yeah. It was just the zone ropes.
And they were on?
Yes.
Yeah, so that. And then banners, I think I already scored. And assassinate, I haven't got yet.
Yeah, you got one.
Oh, one, which is the Malon throw. Yeah.
The
so
Post Malone throw.
The Post Malone throw. So I'm on that. And then we both get a CP.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. You score...
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Nothing.
It's
your turn.
I get some points in primary.
Do you?
Yeah, I hold this.
Oh, yeah, because you held it obsec. Nice. Yeah.
I get 4 points in that.
4 points. Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, because holding the back corner. Very nice.
So, yeah, this is going to be a very quick turn from here.
Yeah.
Going to move the Neuro over here.
Oh, Lewis.
Is that
I
max?
rolled 5 every single time.
I hate everything. Why?
Sometimes, look, they are really filled with rage.
Yeah, and other times they aren't.
They got pooed on yesterday, so they are just back with a vengeance.
So he's just going to move to there, so he's outside of an inch and just can't fail the charge to either of them.
No word of a lie, Lewis. On the way home in the car, they were sitting there on my tray, and I was just like, you owe me a win.
Yeah, I could throw you out this
owe me a
right
win.
now.
Yeah, it's like 11 losses in a row or something. You owe me one. And here they are. They're doing really well.
So, Tyrant, we're going to use the Tyrant's prerogative because it's the last one. Fall back in charge.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to deep strike a bunch of gargoyles and do the objective.
You rude man.
I am the rudest.
The rudest.
The rudest. All right. So, I need to attempt a leadership. Fall back with the hive turret. Well, with the hive guard.
Yeah, you do.
So, can I?
It's on 3 dice.
No, I can't. I don't need to roll the third. Damn. All right. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, but preempted. We had a feeling that was happening. So, psychic phase. I think.
Psychics.
We are moving on to the psychic phase.
Yes.
So, Hive Tyrant is going to cast Smite.
Okay.
3d6 because there's only 2 psychers left, so it's always going on those 2. Goes off with an 8.
Into this into
Smite into the Bloodthirster.
I can deny a power because I have Flesh Hounds remaining over here. I'm just going to leave that one.
Okay, it's D3 only 3.
Okay, and then 4 up Feel No Pains for him because he has the Armor of Scorn. Let me tell you, it still takes 2.
He's scorning.
He's scorning.
And then he's going to do Psychic Scream as his other power, which goes off with an 11.
I'm just going to leave that.
Okay, fair enough. D3, 1.
4 up. He still takes it.
Cool.
Armor of Scorn, paying
Yeah.
off.
Chip.
It's denied a wound. 4 up Feel No Pain against mortals in the psychic phase only, everyone. Yeah.
All right, my Neuro is going to cast, I don't even know, Smite for sure, but something else. Catalyst? That's so dire. Yeah, he's going to cast Catalyst on the unit of Hive Guard, just try and block him up for longer.
Makes sense.
Goes off with a 7, 8, 9.
Let that one go through.
Okay, and Smite. Smite goes off with a 12.
Yeah, I can't deny that now, so I'm just going to leave that, actually. D6
Okay.
into the Blood Letters. 4 die.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have denied one earlier. But that's what it is.
Yeah, look, honestly, I don't think it's hugely impactful.
No.
But it is something.
It is something.
All right, shooting phase. The Rippers, hilariously,
Have Spine Fist.
have pistols
Oh my god.
hitting on 5s.
My Blood Letters.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Strength user, so 3. So wounding on 5s. That's 3! Yeah! Nothing happens!
Well, they really tried, honestly. That's A for effort over there. Seriously, A for
I
effort.
would have died if they actually killed something there at all. And
Yeah.
5 hits. Ridiculous.
The
All
fact
right.
you have to pay points for that is also ridiculous.
Well, have to. I had nothing else to spend on because Zone Throps went up 60 points.
Not true. You actually could have left the 20 points and then fired the Biovores and used the extra points for Spore Mines.
2 Spore Mines. Damn.
Instead of Spine Fists, it could have been worth. Why are they 10 points? Are they 10 points?
It's 10 points for the unit. So if you take 9 Rippers, it's only 10 points.
No. I mean first Spore Mine.
Yeah, a
First
Spore Mine is 10 points. Yeah. You're
Why?
wondering why? Because fuck Tyranids. Fuck us. We don't need anything. Like, our adaptive isn't adaptive. You have to choose it at the start of the game. Your synaptic imperatives tied to the warlord. Who's the warlord? It has to be the tyrant. Tyrant dies, lose it. Oh yeah, overrun, core only. You want that on a flyrant? Dies. It's just like, fuck. And then like, oh, you want to play swarms? Cool. Turbogon, nerfed, 20 points more.
I do believe at the beginning of...
I believe in fairies, and fairies are dead. Christmas is dead.
When they brought out 9th edition, I'm fairly certain they said Year of Xenos, right?
Yeah.
Something like Year of Xenos.
Yeah. What they've left out in that was the parentheses. Year of kicking Xenos in the head.
No.
Close parentheses.
It was last year.
Oh.
They said Year of Xenos.
Fuck.
Necrons were the release army.
And
they were really good.
Tyranids
were good.
Harlequins.
Elders were good. Harlequins were good. It comes around to now, at the beginning of the year. No more Xenos for anyone.
Get fucked.
No more Xenos. We don't need any of that. Orcs are still bad.
We had our
GSC
year for the decade.
Bad.
That's it.
We don't need any of that.
I didn't even think about
We
that.
don't need any Xenos anymore.
Why is it like this?
Imperium only. Welcome to 30k, everyone.
Anyway, so there's a reason there was a salt disclaimer, right?
Yeah.
Let it out. Let it all out. So,
Yeah.
all right, we'll go to the shooting phase and pretend that nothing happened.
Yeah,
so,
nothing happened.
Tyrant has literally one target, basically, of not shooting Shard Gullet at Bloodletters.
Yep.
So, Shard Gullet in at the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, of course.
Nice.
Do I re-roll that? I kind of really want to, because that has to die sooner or later. God. I've got 1 CP?
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I'm going to have to let it go. All right.
3s.
Strength 12, so 3s. Okay, 2 wounds. That's 5 damage.
I don't reroll that one.
Fair enough. 0 damage. 0 damage. Why did you... Fuck it. Fuck it.
Drakari could be okay-ish. Yeah, that's true. Drakari are okay, I think.
They
They're not
got
bad.
smashed, though.
Orcs are bad, GSC kind of still bad, Eldar got some nerfs, Nid's got nerfed into the ground, Tau got some nerfs,
Tau got nerfs.
Quinn's got nerfed into the floor,
Yeah.
and then...
They deserve that, though. Fuck Quins. This is such a distasteful army. It's like, hi, I'm Gene Stealer Cults, but infinitely better.
And then, yeah, I
Yeah.
think most of it is still bad. Drakari, I don't know. Have to see, actually.
Rax went up in points.
Yeah.
Drakari got nerfed.
Witches went down. Witches, I think, are slightly better.
Yeah.
Something like that.
T3,
Not bad.
no 5 up, no anything.
Times 10. Salts times 10, yeah. yeah.
Both
GSC
had also
underlings...
Xenos, that is true, and they went up points. But you can now ally in a fucking land fortress into your into any of your Imperial factions.
Yes, you can, yeah.
But you can't do it with the Tau.
At least Tyranids had their moment in the spotlight before their nerf. Cries and Corn Demon, that's true. Corn Demons have been absolutely awful for about 7 years, 8 years,
Only?
maybe more. It's been pretty rough.
Actually, they were all right in like 4th.
Yeah, they had a strong
because
point.
4th
When they
edition was pretty melee oriented.
Yeah, and when they got released, everyone loved Corn Demons, and then Noggle kind of took over, and everyone liked the
Well,
new Noggles.
Zinch actually.
Zinch now, but Noggle actually had the most releases, I think.
It's had the most
Noggle had
release.
all, like,
yeah,
the
but so is Death Guard, but they're still.
Yeah, but
like,
everyone loves the Noggle aesthetic.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's weird.
Yeah.
You weirdos.
Honestly, is it because you affiliate with them? Huh?
All right, what else did you have to shoot?
Shower.
Shoot me, boy, shoot me.
That's it.
All right.
I'm locked in combat.
All right.
They've fired their spine
You
walls.
gonna charge Mr.
Yes, it's crumping time, I think.
Okay. Yep. With Mr. Hive Tyrant?
Fudge, do I just declare both? Man, this is so bad. So bad.
Oh yeah.
How many wounds is Scarbrand on? -2. He's only taken 2,
He's taken
right?
3.
Oh, he's
total.
taken 3.
Yeah, so he's on 19.
Killable.
Killable. Yeah.
And what's he on? He's taken 3, 19 as well?
No, he starts on 20, so he's on 17.
17.
Yeah, Skybrand starts on 22.
Slightly more killable, I guess. It's so bad either way.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone just wants to be a shut-in and farm Nurglings. Yes.
You know what? To speed up the game, I'm going to charge both.
Okay.
I want to try and kill Scarbrand. There we go. I can
And-
fail it.
Yeah.
Actually, is that out of half an inch? Do I not need to just declare this guy? Oh, he's going to heroic anyway, so... Yeah, I'm not going to declare him so that I'm forcing you to heroic, I guess.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I will. Yeah.
So
And then
yeah,
nothing
he's
else
going to
needs
do
to charge,
that,
right?
and I'm going to use my 1 CP here on Thundering Impact.
For D6 mortals?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
hopefully
it's
D6
probably
models.
D6, 5 up. No, it's 0. Cool. Game is not looking very good, guys. So combat is the only charge I had.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
+1 attack, don't forget.
Oh, true. So I'll do the reroll there, and then the extra attack with the reroll from the Lash Whip.
Nice.
And strength 11, so 3s. And 1 reroll from Prehensile Tail. That was terrible. So
I have no
wins.
CP. I spend it on my reroll. He takes 9 damage, which puts him down to 10 remaining. He is definitely degraded. I'm out of CP.
If only he'd taken some mortal wounds as well.
Yep.
Oh dear.
And he's
Allocations now.
He's gonna. I'll attack with the Bloodthirster because the only thing he can hit is the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
And then Scarbrand can maybe hit the Hive Guard.
Okay.
So, Bloodthirster, he has 9 attacks because of Scarbrand.
Because I said so, yeah.
2s.
Oh, jeez.
2s.
Yep, I've got no CP for Thingo.
Invons.
Oh dear. And they're 3 each, aren't they?
6 invons. 3 damage.
Yeah.
They're D3 plus 3. But these don't ignore invons.
Oh, he dies,
So-
probably.
Well, maybe.
That's 4d3 plus 3.
Yeah, so
So
it's
12.
12 plus another
Hold on, let me
15,
roll. I'll roll the 12
17.
flat damage.
18, 19. It's
He
19.
dies.
Yeah, he's dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does he blow up? That'll be interesting. No.
Okay. And then Scarbrand will hit the things.
Cool.
And you know what the interesting thing we
Well,
just
I'll
found out?
allocate with them then, in that case. I'll do their attacks
I'll fight with them,
before they pass away.
The interesting thing we just learnt, Lewis,
Yeah?
is that Catalyst doesn't work
On what?
on them
Why?
against Scarbrand.
Oh, they're fucking core. It's core, is it?
No, it's a psychic power. And remember, anything that affects psychic powers at all on that page,
I'm going to have to fact check that first, because
it's so unbelievable.
that is so loopholey.
That would be insane, yeah.
I don't
Anything
think
that's
it's
a psychic power,
I don't think that's how that works. I will check that.
we're definitely going to have to look that up.
Yeah, I will do a good old
sure.
fact check.
Yeah.
So 2 auto wounds.
Don't forget +1 attack.
Yes, I have rolled that, unfortunately. They have consistently rolled like this the entire game. This unit went up 25 points for the privilege of doing this.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know if you saw the game the other day, but Jordan and I, when we played, it was the same thing. D-sides went up 5 points.
Yeah.
And everyone was like...
D-sides, I don't get it.
Yeah, I was like, D-sides, ooh, they went up 5 points, and they were terrible before.
Yeah. They're the flamer one?
They actually did quite well in the game.
Are they the flamer one?
Yeah.
So it's the only weapon... So
They're the flamer
they
that
have
doesn't
2
auto-hit.
gun options.
Yeah.
And they have a special rule which lets them shoot in melee.
Yes.
One of those gun options is blast.
So you can't shoot in melee. Yeah.
What?
But also, it doesn't auto-hit anymore. It's not a flamer.
It's really...
It's just a shot.
I don't
at range
understand.
12.
I don't understand.
It didn't auto-hit before. But instead of D3 shots, it's D6. But yeah.
It does affect the attack though. If we're talking about like really
Catalyst was
stupid loopholey things, then
Not anything that affects attacks doesn't work. Okay, sure.
it does affect the attack though, because it's mitigating damage that the attack did.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how does Reaper of Obliterax ignore Feel No Pains and things like that?
So
It ignores weapon, yeah. So it either does work or it doesn't work, and because of Reaper of Obliterax, I'm going to say it doesn't work like that. That would be my rationale. Oh, good God.
So that'd be
So they go straight through, so roll the damages.
okay.
Uh,
The first guy. 4.
4, so survivable technically. Oh no, he's on 1 wound.
He's on a wound. He's probably
so
dead.
he dies,
Yeah.
he fails all of them.
Next guy. 4.
Okay, I
That's
just need
survivable.
1.
Yeah, he
okay,
lives.
so there's 1 on 1.
And he takes 5.
No.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Next guy. 5.
Need to make 2 here.
He's
no.
dead. Next guy.
There's 1.
6.
Oh, there's 2 left. There is.
Dead.
1 left.
And he takes 6 plus another 4, 10.
He's dead.
Okay. Right.
Interesting. Interesting. Yes. Oh. Very cool.
Sometimes it's just the way it be.
Yes.
It's just the way it be, right?
Oh, they're so good. I feel so good spending 325 points on that dude. Who killed a skull cannon.
Lewis, I'm going to have to offer you counseling after this.
Thank you. You know, it's messed up when the corn dude is offering therapy.
Yeah.
Why did they go up? I just cannot fathom. The way that GW must balance their points is they get a box of that unit, right? And then they throw it down a set of stairs, and that set of stairs has increments of 5 points, and that's how they nerf it. Like, there's just no other reason.
This is the...
According into the Rippers.
The Rippers, yeah.
Rip.
They're all dead.
There we go. Ripped.
Ripped. Yeah, and then...
There we go.
I think everyone knows kind of what
Yes.
is going to happen, probably.
I actually just realised.
Yes.
They don't have a heroic intervention strat, do they?
No.
You should have fallen back.
Yes, and just sit in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much difference it's going to make.
Only 1 point, technically, actually. Yeah, exactly that. So, that's my turn.
Yep. You get behind enemy lines.
Oh, yeah. For 3 points.
Yeah.
Questionable decisions is definitely...
Took a new objective, so you get 2.
That is true.
Primary.
Woo!
And you took my banner down as well.
Yes.
You rude man.
Dropped the banner.
Yeah, so I get 2 points of banners because I have this corner and this corner.
Yeah.
So banners will go up to 6. Assassinate, I have killed the warlord, so I go up to 7. And then, primary, I'm holding this one and that one, not the middle anymore.
Yeah.
And not this one anymore. So I get 8. So it puts me up to 31. And then, it's just about me killing everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill everything on the board.
You mean all 10 gargoyles and the single neurothrow?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
A whopping 190 points left on the battlefield, guys.
And these guys are going to move their 6 to here. How many dudes do you have? 3?
On there, yeah, probably 3 or 4.
Okay. Yeah, like 4 or something. I'm going to put 4 here. And then he will move to here and he'll raise a banner. Oh, he's going to put his thing on. These guys are just going to come up and kill the whole squad. These guys are going to come here and raise a banner.
Are there 2 separate squads of bloodletters over there?
That one?
Yeah,
No,
it's just one,
it's
right?
all 10 men. And there's a single guy here as well. Actually,
raising a banner.
This guy will raise a banner, the dude on a wound.
And then the other blob can advance.
And then this blob will just kill stuff. And the flesh hounds are going to stay where they are just for primary and rebels. And the bloodletters over there are basically going to stay where they are.
Cool.
And then I'll just go and take this one, YOLO. And this guy will move here and kill this.
All right.
So, yeah, all I really need to do is kill this guy in combat and those gargoyles in combat.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it. Hey.
Yeah.
So all of these are going to go in.
They're going to Overwatch. I've got nothing else to spend my CP on.
Sure, yeah.
10 shots. 3 hit. That's all right. And 3's to wound because they're strength 5. That's one wound. 1 wound.
1 whole wound.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm going to spend my thing on +1 attack. May as well.
Fair enough.
Sadly, I don't get the mortal wound aura because I'm doing action.
Oh, yeah,
so
true.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half because of the leader. I'll just take a dice out.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. No saves. Okay, so that would be 7 are dead so far.
Yeah, cool.
And then take a dice out. 3s.
3 remaining.
3 remaining. Just need 3 3-ups here.
Yeah, there we go.
Per dead. And then Scarbrand into the big boy. Into the neuro. 11 attacks. 3s. He missed 4 of them. 2s.
Yep.
And he absolutely obliterates him into dust.
Shocking.
Yeah, 6, 12, a bajillion damage.
12 billion damage.
Yep. And that is it.
That's it.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
That was insane. That was a really, really quick game.
Yep.
In the next turn, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 points of banners. So that puts me into 10, and then at the end of the game, I'll get 4 more points for banners, putting me up to 14. And Assassinate, I max at 10. And Primary In this turn, I kill the unit on an objective, and I took a new objective, so I get 3 more. And then in the next turn, I'm going to get 12. Puts me up to the cap, and that's all I can do. And I think you were already capped, hey?
Yes. Just by the end of that.
Wow. So 94 to 59.
Okay.
Damn. GG. Oh my God. Wow.
That was...
what the hell?
Yeah, really...
What just happened?
Well...
Jeez.
Yeah. Scarbrand making me not be able to fall back on units that have inherently low leadership because they have synapse instead. Basically insta-GG into a gun line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you can get into a gun line and it can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Missing 145 points in actual points is pretty rough. Hey!
Whoa! Damn! All right. Thank you. Huge thank you to Sheep Avenger. 50 US. Money for the Blood God. Great game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's
awesome.
huge. Thank you very, very much. That's great.
I can go buy a sledgehammer for Zoanthropes now, where I can just crush them outside.
Maybe I'll just pass that over to Lewis for today's game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
sweet.
you.
Very cool.
Yeah, that eases the pain of the salt, I hope, a little bit. I mean, I felt like I had a great time. I'm sorry, Lewis. Ooh, all right.
Yeah,
wow. Thank you, Sheet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Really huge thank you. Okay. Wow.
That was a game.
Well, that was a game.
That was a game.
I don't know if you have an MVP, but if it's not the Rippers over there, that it should be.
There wasn't much else that did a whole... I mean, actually, unironically, very happy that I got the Malanthrope's ability off.
Yeah, that was great.
I haven't achieved that. I've
Ever.
achieved that, this edition 0 times.
Yeah. And
I think once in 8th I did it
I did Glorious Decapitation and actually got the mortal wounds. Did 6 mortal wounds. I think you denied like 3 of them. But 3 mortal wounds.
It happened.
Yeah, it actually happened. I paid 2 CP for that.
That's what most mortal wounds strats do anyway. So, yeah.
That's not bad at all.
There's some weird things happen.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I will never take Hive Guard again.
Wow.
That was abysmal.
DTM said, Corn had his fill today of salty goodness.
Yeah, Jesus. You're going to have to detox so hard after this.
Yeah.
I mean, like the caloric intake, the salt. You've got to check your arteries after this, man.
I am pretty salty as well. I know I won, but it's still terrible.
Yeah, but it was a poo-throwing fight between some
it was. It was
factions.
awful. Yeah.
Yeah. A Hive Guard.
And also, I think I rolled well and just was by chance able to get into and
I would
lock
have to say,
everything
look,
down.
as bad as Hive Guard are, that was some really bad rolling.
It was horrible.
I feel like they should have done a little bit more.
You were basically meleeing with them the whole game.
Yeah.
Not shooting with them.
Yeah, so that would be one of 2 nerfs or buffs that I could see to rationalize the 25-point nerf on that unit.
Yeah.
Would be to give them the Wraith Guard thing where they can shoot their guns in melee.
Yeah, true.
Or give them the bloomin' core keyword.
Yeah, absolutely give them the core.
God. Nothing.
I don't know why they are not core.
Yeah.
And something like a Tesseract Vault is.
Or Carnifex. Why is a Carnifex core, which is a heavy support as well as them?
That's like a Dreadnought.
Why is a Dreadnought core?
That's true, it's weird.
It's a dead dude in a coffin. In a vehicle.
Makes
Just
sense.
a glorified wheelchair.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there we go.
I don't really know what my MVP was. Probably Karanak.
I would say Scarbrand.
Yeah, Scarbrand.
He
did kill a lot.
450, 610,
Yeah,
and then he killed the Neuro at the end. 770 points.
Yeah.
Plus 25, plus 15. 700.
He didn't kill the Hive Tyrant.
805 points. No, he didn't. So two Exos, Zoanthropes, and the Neuro. Zoanthropes went up 60 points.
All of the Hive Guard.
Oh, fuck. So he killed 1,125 points. He killed over half the army.
Yeah, on his own.
So
what a machine.
We know what your MVP is.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like every time I bring Scarbrand, you have a great time against him.
I've killed him off stream. I swear I've done it.
But if you go back and watch the other games with Scarbrand against Lewis, they are a great time.
I don't understand what
They
happened.
are a fantastic time.
He is the bane of my existence.
Yeah,
it's like if I am Gaskell, he's my Yarrick. That's like
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Well,
it was a cool game.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you are haven't gone and checked out Dice Arcade, they're our sponsor, so go check them out, up to an additional 3% off all of their stuff over there, or 25% off on the new order stuff, so like anything new, the big box sets, you can get 25% off if you become a Barnyard member and use code Barnyard. Over there, it's for $4 Australian a month, and you can basically save that on your first purchase straight away anyway, especially if you're an Australian. I highly recommend going to do that. And also, join our Discord. It's free. It's first link in the description, and we're a bustling community down there. You may as well. And of course, like and subscribe if you watch the whole way through. You're an absolutely lovely person. We love you very much. Thank you to Sheep yet again. You're an absolutely amazing person. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things. We'll see you the next time. Bye.